Hello and welcome to the pre-show here on Negative 43 TV. I am Rich Baritone and I have a very early hello. It is Tyree calling the kettle, Rob Rack. I'd rather like that one, so it's time to run the intro and we're going to listen to the prayer. I mean, why not? Oh, yes. Hail Sartan. We'll get started that way. It's a good way to.
And now, Negative 43 TV begins another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV reliably serves Needville and all of Purgatory, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever the time of day that Negative 43 TV goes to air, welcome, and we hope you enjoy today's programming. And now, the official Negative 43 TV jingle written by Skull Kid.
Welcome to Sneedville. Sneedville. Here at 43 TV. We keep you up to date with our favorite reprobate, Tyree, Sneed. We're Rich Gambers as your lovely host.
That's me.
To watch the Batman that you hate the most. We're live here at 43 TV. We're live here at 43 TV. Yeah. I'm saying.
I just love that. It's from Skull Kid, boy. And Tyree, do you have your own jingle? What's that? No, you don't. Oh my goodness. It's so you're just so very lost. Here is the disclaimer.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43 TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright to said content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel.
That's
if
right.
you have a complaint about
said,
something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
An absolute promise, as always. Here comes my email address. Listen to Mimi and hit the like, everybody. And now bow your head for no reason because it's the prayer. God help us.
Just understand, man. Pray for me, bro. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to pray right now. As much as I can. But Lord, please help me and give me the strength to be able to take on and handle all of this spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Please give me the strength to stand in your name. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of you know
what? Hey, look here. Logie Berra is here on this Wednesday.
Right? Or you know what, and your staff, they comfort me.
So dumb.
And just stick with me. Please, Lord Jesus Christ, stick with me through all of this, through the temptation, through all of the evil that's coming at me. Please bring karma and justice and true righteousness to this situation. Please, as you have never left my side, continue to back me and support me in my cause for doing your work on this planet. Please support me and give me the resources I need. Please bring me people that are going to donate and support me financially. Please bring me the money and tools to do your work on this planet. to make sure that I stop these people from child. Hold on. God, please help my soul to be at peace. Please help me just be able to learn how to deal the best way possible and not allow evil, malicious energies to affect my peace, my state of mind. Please protect me. And I know that you are there with me. I know that you support everything that I am doing in your name. Again, please help me, give me strength where I do not have it, to stand
Well,
up to these oppressors.
Tyree, if you're doing what you're doing in God's name, he's really angry with you. Honest.
These evil people, to this system. Again, please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me in my effort to completely stop child and to protect the youth. And to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and cannot protect themselves from. Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion, in the midst of my anxiety, my frustration, and my not knowing what's going to happen to me next. Just continue to supply me.
His anxiety, I just love that part.
Me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs. And please guide me through this hell. All right? Please just continue to be there.
Nope, he hasn't been there for you in an extremely long time. Again, describe your surroundings to me right now. Mimi Love says, I'll read this for the listeners. He said, God's going to give me everything I tell him. Yeah, pretty much. Wouldn't go down very, very well. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here right now. It's Sparkana Bracken. You know him better as Red Pill. And here a CIA hole under his alias, Do Not Donate. And here's Axel. How have you been? Been a little while. Let's see. Everything else is caught up.
And just give me the strength I need to overcome what we all know is going on spiritually behind closed doors. You know, the wicked will never win. They lost the minute they were wicked. They lost the minute they were evil.
He's read very little of it. Admittedly, I have read very little of it. What he read of the Bible is what he read when he had to go to Bible study. And he didn't pay any attention there at all. You just know that he didn't.
And I just want to say that I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for providing me with the beautiful life that I have lived. Give me, more and more time. Continue to make me immortal in your name. And have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal. And
for a mortal to declare himself immortal, I'm not certain, but that seems blasphemous. Probably in any religion you can find. That just sounds blasphemous AF.
I am inconquerable because I stand in the name of righteousness, in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God. I stand up to all of these evil people. All right, by myself, and I'm never by myself because you are.
Oh yeah, he certainly does, because I believe he said before that the Bible is all about him.
With me, you and the millions of ancestors that support me, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me the resilience and strength and just everything. Supply me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire company business idea into a full-scale agency operation to truly stop all of these evil, wicked people's plans and plots for.
Oh yeah, saying that he is Jesus, it's almost commonplace at this point.
Me and for our planet. Please help me to protect everyone here, and
Yep.
just give me the power.
Yep, that's another one. I'll read this for the listeners in case there are any newbies out there. This is important for you to hear. If you haven't been around much, Mimi Love says he said he was God the other day. Yes, indeed, that's exactly the kind of person we're dealing with.
Truly, I need your power, I need your guidance, and I need you. I am aware I cannot do this by myself. It is too much for me to handle, and it takes a lot, but this is way too much for me. So I call out to your name.
Yep, he is using the whole thing as what he hopes will be a get rich quick scheme. Wow. I mean, it works that way for some people. Looking at you, Joel Osteen.
God, Jesus Christ, please, I am begging you to help me get through this. Help me save my life, please. Heal me. Help me, give me the way. I know you will provide the way. Provide me a way for me to scale through this matrix, through every challenge and obstacle that it provides, and just give me the strength and resilience necessary.
We're getting quality comedy very early here on the show. This is from Tyree calling the kettle Rob Rack. God's throne is a lawn chair, then, I guess.
Clear the path for me as you have done. Continue to protect me. And just know that every step I take is divine. And in your name, amen.
Isn't it funny how that always ends the same way? Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and Negative 43 TV is live for this Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. I will be here with you until about 7:30 my time, maybe a little bit less than that. I'm gonna do everything today. I'm gonna spend some time here with you roasting Tyree Sneed, and then I'm going to spend some time with Mrs. Baritone, which is also important. And speaking of which, I'll be taking a break here in about 20-25 minutes to eat dinner. A couple of weeks ago, I tried to eat dinner and on the lowdown, but Frost then asked me after about 5 minutes what I was having. I did not get away with it at all. So I'll take a break, and while I'm gone, there will be a chyron at the bottom of the screen telling you exactly what is going on. Welcome to the show again. I am Rich Baritone, and we are going to watch I'm the Prize in First Priority and my next check over $19. I'm not making this up, honest to God. Right here it is. Right there it is. And that's what it says. I'm the prize and first priority in my next check over $19. World's first self-made trillionaire flexing on $19 from YouTube. Wow, that's really impressive. Nothing left to do except hit the candy-colored button and let's go.
All right, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. So, real quick, like I said, you see in this picture, that's 10 racks in my hand, right? Like I said,
Yep, that was 10 racks in your hand, what, about 6-7 years ago? Probably during your ill-fated trip to Las Vegas. I'll bet that's when you were flexing that. And you know what you did? You blew it out your ass gambling. You're really that fucking stupid. All you had to do was be a Hmong. You would always be a Hmong, but all you had to do is be a Hmong within your family structure, and you had life's ass kicked. I love what happened to you, by the way.
Come from a whole different lifestyle, a whole different walk that none of you people come from. All I'm on here to do, man, is have a peaceful, calm, loving environment, right? Me, who I am, is absolutely irrelevant. I was never here to discuss that. Again, I don't know.
Me irrelevant. Yes, you are irrelevant. I don't think I've ever heard him say that before, but of course he doesn't mean it.
What people are on, they're funny as hell. Like I said, it's very simple, man. You got narcissists who somehow thought that, they were going to be able to use my own anger and fury against me. You've tried that more than enough times, so it didn't work, right? So now you have no choice but to move on. So like I said, they'll sit there, they can do whatever they want, do their little antics typing, they're powerless, right? Powerless peon peasants.
1, 2, 3, antics!
Watching me win, watching me rise, just like I told you I would. And like I said, you're trying to act like this is a different environment. This is not a cute environment, bro. I do
Oh,
what I
boy.
want to do. I run the streets. I'm a straight gangster and a thug. Y'all already know what this is. These people are upset at reality. They're upset at the fact that I'm 6'2". They're upset at the fact that they can't question reality. Again, there has been no statement issued publicly. Nobody has challenged my authority or challenged reality. Again, I am in charge of everything within my life, and I run everything, and I'm the boss, and I make the decision. So again, nobody is playing in front of my face or playing games with me because I'm the type that people can't. It's literally impossible.
You are played with nowadays every time you go live. Every single time somebody's sitting on it waiting for you. That should make you paranoid, and it should also make you realize that all of the restreaming, the sniping that Negative 43 TV is doing is in fact affecting your bottom line. The whole point.
So again, we're here online on an online platform, man. People need to stop being petty. You need to learn how to control your jealousy and envy and learn how to have a conversation.
Please welcome Orza1 to the show. I'll read this for the listeners. He's starting out hot. He lost it all at the busted casino from National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. Yeah, why not? Everything's a movie to him anyway. Welcome to the show.
If you are not welcome to the program and you're banned, I should not have to repeat that. You're not welcome here. So moving forward, like I said, it's all easy money, baby. It's all gravy. It's all me laughing straight to the bank. Again, you see all of you folks, not one, not two, not a couple of celebrities. You see all of these corrupt folks and individuals, the same ones who targeted me, getting their karma every day, and I'm laughing at you. Yep, and sometimes I posted.
Well, if getting my karma equates to shooting a nice little 45 for 9 holes yesterday on a beautiful day, I guess I'll have to accept that karma.
Just for a second, just to laugh at you and tell you how I really feel. And you see it because y'all watching the channel so closely, right? Right? Like I said, YouTube is one platform I promote on, man. I can go live on different platforms you don't even know about right now. Like I said, you all are trying to use a rhetoric, and like I said, I've already figured out your agenda.
I'll read this for the listeners because it answers a question that I had myself. It's from Tyree calling the kettle Rob Rack. You'll like this, listeners. Christina went to a barbecue, and Tyree was furious that she can afford a hot dog and he can't. Really? Okay, that fills in that blank and makes total fucking sense. 10 minutes after the hour.
You're trying to get a reaction and you want people to be upset. That's not something we do over here. And again, I don't know who wastes their time like that. That's that narcissism stuff. Y'all don't make nobody upset. What are you talking about? We've been over this already. See, once we have a discussion one time, that's it. These people are silly, man. You have no choice. Move on. Move on, skedaddle. You ain't talking about nothing. So again, they wasted their time today. When you see how they time what they're going to do and they try to take advantage when I tell them I'm tired and I haven't barely slept, right? Just like they keep calling all these folks in all these places and telling them to lie on me and use keywords in front of me, right? You're looking for a reaction, but see,
use keywords in front of you. How would forget it? Let's go on.
Here's the thing. I don't play like that. I don't play games. Watch your mouth and watch how you speak to me. I don't care who you are. You understand? Batman has no jurisdiction. I do what I want to do. No, people are not going to play games.
Yeah, when you say Batman has no jurisdiction, you forgot to add the words at all or no jurisdiction anywhere. Yeah, you need to fill in the blanks. You're lying by omission there, but that's okay because everything you say is a lie. Even if you're breathing and you're saying nothing, the expelled carbon dioxide is a lie.
Games with me. I don't care what corporation it is. I don't care who you work for. I don't care who you think your boss is. I'm above them. Everyone is my inferior. Okay. And these people think that I'm some kind of sedentary dude. Listen, I got spots everywhere. I'm liquid. Batman can be untraceable any minute I want, the minute I decide. I'm waiting for my check. I might switch up of things and really, really do this because I'm the real Batman. Y'all don't seem to get. I can literally disappear in the forest. Y'all don't have no clue what I'm on. I'm really the real thing, bro. So I can literally do whatever I want in this society because y'all can't catch me.
Tell you what, Kettle, I'm hoping so.
Batman and can't touch me. That's a fact. I didn't come to play. This is all real. What I've been doing for 2+ years has been real. I don't know what you talk. I got a long list of victories. I got a long list of enemies and villains that I've been winning against. That's right. I didn't come to play.
Enemies, and villains. Strangely enough, I listened to Heroes and Villains last night by the Beach Boys. It's almost coincidental, but yet one has nothing to do with anything I just said. Let's just go on.
I hear faking the fuck. Yeah, I'm getting busy. I run these streets. So again, people can run their mouth, they can say what they want, but you're dealing with the force of God that.
I've been looking into the history of the Beach Boys ever since Brian Wilson died. It's quite a story. I believe I'm going to look for several books about them now. All of a sudden, I'm very interested. It had just nothing to do with him, but it's fun to talk about.
Puts the fear of God in folks, and nobody controls me. There's nothing here that's a joke. I'm not your entertainment. I really get busy. I really run these streets. I really come up against chokers and win. So again, what are you saying? I am the real Batman. Every Batman movie that was ever made was about me and my life. We have established every fact. We have proven it in front of your face. You can no longer deny. You cannot deny that I'm God's son. You can't deny I'm the Messiah. You cannot deny God, period. And we will continue to show you, you pathetic humans, what time it is.
So Christian of him, huh? So fucking Christian of him. He needs to be strapped to a gurney, rolled into a room with padded walls, and then just left strapped on the gurney. That's what he needs.
I don't care about a platform. I don't need a platform. I can go to any channel and preach my message. I already made my check. That's all we in it for. We get our money, we money grab, and we go. We don't care about y'all. Y'all.
Boy, that's really Christian too. Well, yeah, I know.
Want to sit there and hate, do what you do. Who cares? See, these people are powerless. See, if you just stop rambling for a minute, right? Jaw jacking, right? Something they don't put up with or tolerate in any hood in these 50 states. So I know y'all ain't never been to the hood and ain't from the hood. These people are candy, bro.
I am not from the hood at all. I am from a place called German Village, is where I was raised in Columbus, Ohio. When I was a very young kid, it was a lower middle class place, and it was called German Village because about 25% of the people in the area were in fact native Germans, and it has since turned into a enclave for rich people. Yeah, what Thomas Wolfe said about you can't go home again. Well, I could go home. I simply can't afford to.
Y'all are nothing, bro. Y'all are nothing, bro. Y'all are easy. Like I said, we've been defeating everybody in the world. People on.
And I love the Bat Tuesday. That was so cool yet so corny all at the same time.
YouTube, they're not no formidable force. They ain't no force. They getting on here typing, bro. That's coward stuff. They trying to make people mad. Straight goon.
I have been watching clips of that. I may watch that, but I'm not a big John Cusack fan. Never really was. But I understand that he's playing Brian after Brian lost a lot of weight. Well, geez, he doesn't have any resemblance to the lead whatsoever. None. Yeah, I'll still watch it, but relative to appearance, it's bad casting. But hey, I used to drive a forklift. What the hell do I know about anything? Negative 43 TV.
Guns and gangsters, that's crazy, man. We ain't afraid to get mad.
But yes, I will watch that. The reviews are just very, very good, almost to a staggering point. They're so good.
See, maybe that's why we own everything and have all the wealth. Maybe that's why you don't have a hot dog, right? Can't afford a hot dog, don't have nothing, don't have a pot to you know what in, just like Nipsey Hussle didn't, and quoted said he didn't.
Hey, it's Sheriff Consent.
Right? Again, what do you mean? These folks think they're going to tell me how things go. Yeah, like you've seen how that's gone for everyone. I'm uncontrollable, Duody. Y'all want to play games? I'm going to play games with you on the videos. Yeah, you can see what I'm mouthing and what I'm really saying.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of clips from the Good Vibrations part of the film. Yeah, that really well casted. Those parts of the movie, super well casted.
Care less what you talking about. I ain't following no rules. I'm uncontrollable. I'm off the leash, bro. I'm done playing. The gloves are off. You feel me? So, like I said, what it is, what's good. Now we play my game. Like I said, anybody with something to say to me, see me in the street. Quit running your mouth. See me in the street, bro. I get busy. This is my job, right? I do this for real. I don't do no talking. I don't do no false flagging.
Why are you talking and you flag just about everything you watch? Come on now.
I don't do no false claiming. I'm a real boss and y'all are being unfair. Y'all are trying to do these things when I'm sitting here resting, and I got to have my rest, and I got to be at peace, and I'm trying to get ready. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna play with me like that. I'm completely at peace over here, brother. So like I said, no, people just started coming to a chat, and then you got a group of people to start using all these fake accounts at the same time, like they always do. What's that? That ain't doing nothing to me. See, these folks are trying to paint it like it's okay, but they know what they doing. Right? You trying to take advantage? That's weird. You got to be fair, man. We all need rest. We all got to eat. You know what I mean? And then, like, compete in the street.
We all got to get rest. We all got to eat. We all got to compete in the street. Note to Tyree, the street ain't shit. The street's for criminals. The street's for people who have fucked their lives up. Whether it's their fault or somebody else's fault or some entity's fault. That's what the streets are, dude. People should work hard to get the fuck out of the streets. That's a good idea, but then again, you're not from the streets to begin with. But I just thought that all of that was something you needed to hear. Negative 43 TV, 18 minutes after the hour, and welcome Joseph Johnston to the show.
So folks can't compete with me in the street, like I said, just like they couldn't in the past. Right? So you folks want to be unfair.
And Joe Packer is here as well with a question. Did he finally admit to Christina? I haven't heard. Well, he just acts like, yeah, the money's not real. No, I really don't know if he's admitted to her being a total catfish. He ought to, but it'll be back on before the weekend.
Well, unfortunately for you, we will never open that chat again. You will have
welcome to the show, Joe Pack.
No access to me for the rest of time for eternity. I put this on my life now. I will not be opening a chat room ever again. I'm not offering any access in any comment section you try to type in. I will be blocking it and I won't read it. We'll never talk again. So,
okay, everybody, get ready. He's got one in the barrel, ready to shoot. It is called, what is it called here? It jumped on me there. Women love Batman. So this is going to be probably a classic. Let me go ahead and open that up on my phone so that I can be right on it. And ladies and gentlemen, where I am at, it just turned 4:20 in the afternoon. There is only one reply to that. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, know what time it is. It's absolutely true. It's Smoke 'em if you got 'em time here on Negative 43 TV. There's the pit boss, so let's get to it.
Now you have to skedaddle and go on about your business, but all of you. Like I said, I've already given instructions, right, for everybody, for Christina, what to do in that chat. Like I said, I mean, you want to linger around?
Okay, Mimi loves getting me up to speed. She said he did. He flipped on her and is jealous of her talking to Cyrax. Oh, yeah. I know he's He said in the last stream that he did that Cyrax offered to pay his way to Akron. So, of course, Joey said, oh, it's going to take 5 to 10K. Eat a bag of dicks, motherfucker.
On there, I don't know who you are, and she doesn't have a choice. You will come on this panel on this show. I can give you a direct link right there since you want to linger in there, right? You're loitering within my business. Since you want to loiter.
You're loitering. He's been told to move along a few times here recently.
I'm going to have a link that I can give you anytime, right? So it's not on your terms. I don't work on your time. You'll work on my time. So whenever you decide you want to talk, we'll work on my time. I've given you more than ample time. You've had years. It doesn't take that long to bounce back from anything. Look at me. You're not making sense. And it's all a joke. And this was all these people, all these fake women on the internet. What do they have to do with anything? I wasn't in a relationship with her or any of these people.
Oh, come on.
I've never met them. I don't even know who they are. Like I said, you don't have a choice. You'll come to this show every day and support me. You'll come here and talk.
Not you, the phone. It can be a little bit of a sensitive bitch. Not as sensitive as Tai Wee, but what is, honestly?
What do you mean? Bro, if you can take a Tylenol, you can send a text. You can come on camera and talk. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm tired of hearing the excuses. You're a grown woman. Grow up. See, This is crazy, man, that they really keep trying to project, and they're doing it because they know, oh, it bothers me.
It does bother. They know it bothers you. Well, there's an admission that we haven't heard it in a little bit anyway. That I found that somewhat refreshing. I also find it refreshing that Crazy Horse joins us right now on Negative 43 TV. That's always a good time to me. And hit the button, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that means I'm normal. See, these folks are trying to do some weird stuff, man. I'm not on that, bro. I don't have time for you. I'm a grown man. You're going to talk to me with respect. You'll keep my name out your mouth, and nobody is going to talk about my life, my pain, my suffering, anything I've been through, my family, or about anything that concerns me.
We'll talk about anything we want to concerning you, and you can do nothing to stop it. And your family is full of a bunch of psychotic little bitches. Look at your dad and look at John Beal Sneed. Need I say much more?
You understand? And ain't no fake things going to be sent my way anymore. I'm not accepting nothing. So like I said, folks can do what they want. I mean, that's all cute, right? But I'm not going to put up with it. And that's it. And I'm also not going to be in an upset mood all the time because, oh, that's what you want to be. And you want to just, bother me 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah, you are going to be in a bad mood 24 hours a day. And it wouldn't make any difference if we were around or not. You're just an angry, stupid, psychotic piece of shit. Oh, mentally ill. I forgot that part.
Well, y'all hide.
I guess psychotic probably covered it, but whatever.
That's not going to happen. No, it's not. I can guarantee it. So I'm completely left alone. I'm at peace. I'm good. The public knows to leave me alone. Leave Batman alone. Give me my space. Don't even talk to me, bro. I ain't trying to talk to nobody. Like, honestly, like from the bottom of my heart, bro, I can't stand none of y'all. None of y'all. Like, none of you human beings. I can't stand none of you. And I'm really glad that all y'all are getting your karma. And this ain't YouTube, it's karma too. I sit back, I watch the world get its karma and all these corrupt folks who targeted me, and I laugh in your face. And you will do nothing about it.
We're doing a lot about it, actually. The 008 thing is bothering you. The one that really gets under your saddle is the red triangles, though. Man, isn't that fun? The red triangles are, in fact, all over the place, and it just so happens that it's this week, it's their turn to do the ground surveillance on you. You're pretty well surrounded. You're just too stupid to see it. And hey, look here, everybody. SRP Designs joins us on this Wednesday afternoon.
Everyone will keep my name out their mouth like they've been doing. Like I said, it is what it is. We addressed all your agents. We went, pulled up, and G-checked them in person.
Yep, Crazy Horse has one for the listeners. He's added to the list I spewed a minute ago. Bigoted, xenophobic, and sexist too, Rich. Yes, it is amazing. And hey, look here, it's getting better all the time. It's not just something the Beatles sang anymore because populist uprisings here.
They backed down. They all cried. We run the streets. I am not here for YouTube. I am not here for YouTubers. Okay?
Why the fuck are you here? You keep saying that, and you just don't grip how dumb that makes you look. You don't look dumb, actually. You are dumb. You're dumb from the top of your head to your toenails. You stupid.
So when you speak, you need to be clear about what you're saying. You need to stand on something. These people, they have no shame. There's something wrong with them. You can skedaddle. You have been removed from the program permanently. Now you're abandoned. Now you have no choice. You will not come over here. We will not allow it.
I have no shame, yet you walk down the street with a Batman mask on at almost 36 years old. Projection with Tyree Sneed.
Now we're going to enforce boundaries within this show and program.
Oh, no.
So, like I said, I'm over here rich on a private estate. I'm good. I got multiple estates. I own billions in equity, mansion estate, over two.
You don't even have two coins to rub together. Your pockets are nothing more but, like lint containers. You are squatting on golf course property, however, so that's kind of feeding this delusion.
1,000 in jewelry. My own car lot I pay over $100 for every month, right? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, but what? Mineral rights, oil royalties, website worth almost $2,000, 2 G's. In the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit for over 70,000.
Populist Christina and him are fighting right now, and he's just been extra wound up. He's been on an up cycle, as I call it, for about a week now. He's not sleeping. He's just ranting, and he's inside his mom's house right now. We're all hoping that she took a vacation. Hopefully, she's not in the hospital or anything, or well, You know what the other possibilities are. Again, we're talking about a madman who only shows nerve toward children and the elderly and women. So, yeah, she's kind of at risk, I think.
shares of a stock at Harvest because I put all my money, invested it into that stock. It was a great decision. Like I said, cut profits from it, did very well. See, these people, what they're doing is they're all trying to agitate and play with my nerves and stuff. Like, listen, homie,
You're by just saying that, you're admitting that we are playing with your nerves and stuff. I don't understand how you put up with it to begin with. I'll give him credit for this much, but what the hell? Most people would have ran by now. But you hang in there, and it's because of your powerful, powerful delusions. You may be, you're certainly top 10 most crazy on YouTube. I'm not going to say you're number one. I just, man, that particular roster is really deep anymore.
I don't think y'all really want to play, bro. I don't think you understand what's happened here. Let me explain something to you. Anyone who even tried to do a little fake laugh with me, I G checked.
The one you booted, give me a little more information there, Crazy Horse, and I'll answer the question. Let me see here. SRP Design says, quick question. Did he actually ever meet this girl, or was it just another catfish? Well, and just in case there are some newbies out there lurking, the story goes like this. Christina began existence as a 50-year-old black woman with a 22-year-old daughter that had just had a miscarriage. Okay. Then went away for a couple of weeks, and then Christina came back as a 33-year-old white girl from Minneapolis, and she was 33 years old exactly, Tyree's age at the time. So, yep, it's been going on 2 years, going on 3 years. And no, Christina catfished him up to Minneapolis. Instant legend will always be a legend. Now, the next legendary thing that he can do is to blow this whole thing up in his face. Now, remember, he's waiting for Christina to remove herself from his Discord. He's not going to do it himself. He's too lazy and or stupid to do it. Perfect opportunity. Just type in, hi, I'm Raleigh Jones. I've been Raleigh Jones all along. How was the trip to Minneapolis?
I have let nothing slide. I am an actual goon and gangster. There's nothing funny about me. People are terrified of me. That is reality.
Oh, people are really coming in here. Say hello to Shy Dude. If you would, say hi to Christina from Flint. Wow, what timing there, huh? It's just sometimes the magic just happens here on Negative 43 TV. And say hello to Joshua Carlton as well.
Okay? I don't do no talking. I don't tolerate any disrespect. I am the mob. This organization does not play games with anyone.
Yep, if anybody wants to pretend to be a girl and get into that server, you know how that's done. Yes, he is active in Discord. We just don't know anything about it, really.
About anything. Do not ever have my name in your mouth. I don't care who you are.
Tyrese Need, and so on.
Understand? You folks that want to play and pretend this is YouTube, good luck, because it ain't. Okay? You're dealing with the actual mob and a gangster.
Yeah, I am on Discord, but I'm only in Sneedville. And I stay in Sneedville. And Sneedville on Discord is just a wonderful place. So, Orza, if you want to give it another shot, just join Sneedville over on Discord and forget about everything else. It's a great place.
So, like I said, 2020-25, my slogan is what? Play with me if you want. That goes out to all of you.
Say hi to Ledgeview. He likes it when I kick it into wrestling promo mode.
Play with me if you want. That means play with me if you want it. You understand? Don't play with me and not expect for me to deliver.
Don't play with me and not expect me to deliver. Well, I will expect you to not deliver. Here's one from Populist Uprising that's worth reading to the listeners. Raleigh is the worst troll ever. His control over Sneed, he could have gotten so much more done beyond moving him to Minneapolis. Precisely. The Minneapolis move, fucking epic. We'll never see it again. He's a puppet on a string and did nothing with it from there on out. Absolutely fucking nothing. Like, one summer could have moved him to Death Valley. Another summer could have sent him to New York City or send him to Kensington or something like that. He was under the full thrall, as they used to say, of Christina, which is to say Raleigh. It was absolutely amazing, but yeah, nothing ever happened after that.
Batman always delivers. See, people don't play with me. You're not about to start because some cowards wanted to give.
Please welcome Casey N to the show for the first time, new arrival in Sneedville. Rich Tyree mentioned your name in a deleted stream the other day, so he's very aware of your videos. A laughing crying emoji for you listeners. Yeah, he's extremely aware of me, and he's extremely aware of all of us. He really is. Says he isn't, but come on now.
Get online and put their fingers on a keyboard. That's not playing with me. You're online hiding. You're trying to lean on anonymity, and I got all the legal names, and I'm filing a federal lawsuit.
You don't have my legal name, which is fine because I actually like Rich Baritone better. It's got that snap, it's got that zing, it's got that pop that my real name simply doesn't have.
What are you talking about, man? Can't continue that behavior. So, like I said, I'm not forgetting nothing. People want to keep going. Okay, cool. We ain't got to forgive you. We don't got to forget nothing. We're not forgiving and forgetting nothing. Like I said, we're going to keep laughing at you because you're getting your karma. People wanted to make things personal with me. It's impossible. I don't know you. I don't know half these people. I don't know who the hell they are. They're all hiding. What are you talking about? If I have your legal name, you looking at a life sentence in prison because of what you do in electronic means, and you just did it in front of the public and all these corrupt folks, and everybody has my channel.
So you're telling me restreaming you is against the law. Now, if this was, like a bigger deal, it probably would be. But you see, down here in Sneedville, down here at the quarter speck of sand that we are on this beach that we call YouTube, nobody knows. No one cares.
Real smart. So I own you because I own your freedom. I have it in the palm of my hands. And you're
got to read this from SRP Designs. Rich lives in Sneedville's head rent free with no security deposit and is absolutely trashing that fucking place. You bet.
You're going to prison for a life sentence. Every single one of you on this network. Most of YouTube will be locked up soon. It's coming right around the corner. Feds, FBI have no
little
choice.
suit. I like
have
that.
To make arrests, right? And those are the organizations that will have to do it. The higher tier organizations that actually do their job. So again, what I'm doing here is huge work, right? As an individual, as a citizen, and I'm Batman, the world's greatest detective. So like I said, this is all official. This is literally like an official agency. It's like an official enterprise and program. I run this project out my own pocket. I am busy working.
Now it's a project. And boy, was that a good hit. Negative 43 TV, 35 minutes after the hour.
Working. I am Batman. Do you think I have time for some old ladies on the internet? But what? Bro, we laugh at y'all, bro. What are you talking about, man? See, they wanted to fake it. There's nothing happening. What are you talking about? Like, no, bro, you don't do that, bro. Like, you can't talk to me. You made phone calls to Seton Hospital. And you know what happened to me, and it was something extremely serious. Yeah, you have some shame, bro. We will never speak again. That I promise you now. I'm done playing. So, like I said, as far as everybody else, everything they talking about, I don't know what they talking for. Every time I get on here, listen, I'm going to live a stress-free life, whether people like it or not. If that means I got to get away from folks, if I got to keep moving around, anything I got to do, I'm going to do.
You're not living a stress-free life, and you're not going to. You've went beyond the breaking point of normal people about 10 years ago. We're just waiting for it to finally, truly get off the tracks.
I'm getting away from all you people. You are not going to sit here and cause me any stress. That I promise you. Okay? Anyone who approaches me, I'm yelling and screaming on you.
Please welcome Kenny P to the show. And guess what, Kenny P? We have a new word here in Sneedville. Lol suit. It's fun. I enjoy it.
I promise you, I'm not going to be nice because you have no business approaching me. Stay away from me. Keep your distance. I don't care who you are. I'm done. Understand? If anyone wants a picture or video, you want an autograph, I'm telling you that's $5. I am not a nice guy. I am done being nice.
If you want an autograph, it's $5. I'm not a nice guy. Who would want your autograph anyway? I mean, dude, as they say, come the fuck on. At least it's what I'm saying right now. Well, it's time to shut down the first smoke 'em if you got 'em. And you know what that means? It's time for our favorite acid head radioactive cat. It's our mascot. We love him. He's Schizo the cat. And I just recently found out that not only is Schizo an actual real Louis Wayne work, it's one of his best known works. You go, Schizo. We love you.
People want to take my kindness for
We love you. Well, okay, it'll work.
weakness. Cool. We'll switch it up on y'all and y'all can find out who I really am. All right. That's about it, man. And quit taking videos of me, bro, when I ain't giving you permission. I don't know who the hell you are, bro. That's senseless.
Well,
I don't need your promotion. Y'all ain't paying me. Y'all ain't doing nothing for me. And if you take a video of me, you owe me $1,000.
nobody's going to pay you $1,000. People are taking videos of you because you're a fucking freak. Okay? You're the clown idiot. You're the town idiot. You're the town's clown idiot. And by the way, did you know that I'm high?
And I'm serious about that. And I'm going to try to take that matter to court too. All right. So like I said, I'm getting famous. I don't know what folks think that they're going to tell me how my fame works. You really just messed up and made the biggest mistake you ever made, because now you pissed me off. Okay. And like I said, you've never made me angry. That's not what you did. See, again, let's go over it. No, every time I'm going live, you keep coming over, you're committing felonies across state lines, and you're using a group and agents to do that. Right. My issue is that you're breaking the law. That is my only issue. That is the only thing I'm upset about. And the fact that you're literally sitting there trying to pretend, quote unquote, that you're messing with me while I'm doing a live stream.
We're not messing with you. What we're doing is we're fucking with you. And we fuck with you a lot. And it bothers you.
And I'm doing my job running my company. Do you know anyone that works a job or any company that has to put up with people trying to heckle them and, quote unquote, mess with them while they're working? You know any one human being that would put up with that?
Yeah, lol suit. Yeah, that is in my vocab forever.
This is a 5-star company. It is my media company. I am a CEO. My company is an idea, and you will respect it, because all you companies that aren't ideas, guess what? Every one of your businesses failed, and all of them fail. My companies are ideas because they succeeded. I have every bank statement, whether the government wants to pretend they delete it or not. You can ask Charles Schwab to come up off of it. Bank accounts with over 300,000 in them.
They no longer have the records. It's been like 10 years. I don't know anything about banking procedure, but I would imagine after X number of years, they could probably delete your meaningless account.
Tons of racks over and over. I was in Vegas with over 60K, San Antonio with over 60 grand. I've always had over 20K in the bank, 7K, like over again, 7K again. Like I stay making racks. I need 7 grand, like doing temp work, bro. Is you serious right now? What?
We're serious, and you didn't.
Paid off land taxes, sold the property for
I'm thinking maybe he paid $8,500 on taxes on something once, and he's just flexing on it forever. Or it could be a lie.
For $100,000 cash. It ain't nothing. Money ain't nothing to me. I made millions every year consecutively. I'm who has the money.
What?
I'm the rich guy.
What does
I'm
that
who
mean?
God is going to bless and give me a massive settlement from Google and YouTube and the inheritance that you all stole and everything else that belongs to me and is rightfully mine.
Dude, actually, nobody stole your inheritance, all right? God knows I had nothing to do with it. Are you kidding me? Good God in heaven. Now we're responsible for it. And at the time all of that happened, I had no fucking idea who you were.
You people are paranoid. You're scared.
Sometimes I wish I still didn't, but then again, I wouldn't have all of these wonderful people here with me on Negative 43 TV, so it is well worth it.
You know, I already know the truth. I've already figured out every aspect and know this case and lawsuit like the back of my hand. I know exactly who you're working for. I know exactly who sent you, Carly Fiorina, for a fact.
Yeah. We're the OOA, the Order of Action. General Carly Fiorina is the leader of the Order of Action, without a doubt, highly, highly respected. and the red triangles and the Freemasons work with us in harmony to make sure that you are totally contained from general society in so much as we can do it.
There is no allegedly, but we'll say allegedly, but we don't have to, right? But it's a
Right.
fact,
Yeah,
right? And I know that
it absolutely is. Again, your aunt is the head of the Order of Action.
all this comes from her, and you're going to lose. And she is going to end up in prison serving a life sentence. That I can guarantee.
All right, I have a request from Sheriff Consent. You can see it. Say it with me now. 1, 2, 3. Hail Sarton.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, right? Now, if you challenge me, let's take the matter to court. Does anyone want to take me to court? You'll hear crickets. Trust me.
Yeah, because no lawyer in their right fucking mind would take on anything that you would bring to him or her. Nothing. They would tell you, get out of my office. Not even thank you for coming. Just get the fuck out of my office.
Nobody wants to take me to court because nobody wants to play ball, because people already know the truth that this is an easy win. I have way too much evidence.
I suppose Christina could get her settlement if Raleigh Jones hits really big on the lottery. Yeah.
Bro, you know, like I said, I don't know why these fake cult leaders are doing these things. I don't know why you really are trying to do attempts on me through a computer and a phone.
I like that, Ardash.
Again. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're out your mind and you're about to serve a life sentence in prison. I would hate to be you. I would much rather be me. The biggest deal for me right now will be, oh, I got flagged on a channel, or oh, big deal, YouTube, it got messed up. That's it. My life is beautiful, man. I already made it a long time ago. So like I said, you came in the chat. I tried to respond to you. I asked you to stop doing these antics.
Well, if you made it, my life has been a massive success. Absolutely. I made multi-millions of dollars working in glass factories and shipping places, doing the freight thing, you know. Good God.
You don't want to listen? Okay. Be my guest. I have everything documented, bro. I got emails of proof. I got everything, bro. I'm guaranteed to win this case. Let me tell you something, man. Nobody messes with me, right? And doesn't get their karma. And what's coming to them? Everybody who's evil in this world, you will get what you deserve. That I can assure you. I promise that on everything I love. God is real. God sees all. And God is about to ride on all y'all right now. That's a promise. And he already is, because if you turn on YouTube and you look at all these corrupt fools and all these people who are wage slaves that I talk about and call you out every day, you're all getting what you deserve. And it's quite funny. Yeah, they're not only getting locked up, they're literally all dropping like flies. That's what you deserve. It's the truth. Ask any empath how they really feel about narcissists and how y'all treat us. Well, like I said, what was the reasoning for this? I've been nothing but nice to everyone. I'll continue to be a good person and be nice.
Have you listened to anything that you've said over the last 20 minutes, let alone what you've said over your entire lifetime? I'm thinking the answer would be no.
Everyone, I'll be genuine, but don't play with me. Watch your mouth. Don't use keywords. Don't try to run programs on me.
Yep. I got to read this for the listeners because it's true, and it's something that, you know, it doesn't cross the mind very much. She says he never says who he's talking to. And yeah, I'd say like 98% of the time, you're absolutely right, which he's either talking to all of us or nobody, or he's talking to somebody and he just doesn't have the guts to say the name. I think that's why he barely mentions me. He's scared to death of Rich Baritone. Yeah, I like it that way.
All right, because I'm done talking. I'm going to start responding. I mean, immediately. I'm not doing no talking. You need to watch your mouth when you talk to me. I don't care who you are, bro. You understand? So again, ain't nobody playing with me. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just talking. They're just words, right? But you can't run programs or use repeat words or be contacting folks everywhere and then having them repeat words to try to set me off and play some kind of game with me. I don't play games.
No doubt you can hear it. Please welcome my air conditioning to the show on this Wednesday afternoon.
Okay, let me explain something to you about me. I don't follow rules. I don't follow laws. I make them. I do what I want. Nothing breaks me. I continue to move. I'm an invincible, immortal vampire. Vampires don't follow rules. There's no pacts between lions and men. I suggest you all watch your mouth. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart and soul.
He thinks that his 2 missing front teeth makes him a vampire, and he's not joking about it. My goodness gracious mercy me, it's just so very, very stupid. And as always, Mimi Loves is extremely wise. Hit that thumbs up. She knows what she's talking about.
So strongly, I advise you watch how you talk to me. Be very careful about the words that you choose. Okay? Do not repeat words that people who are gang stalking me have used for years. That's odd and weird. Okay? So I'm going to tell you again what's happening.
And that pop you may have heard a few seconds ago was me opening a jar for Mrs. Baritone.
What's happening here is that I'm exposing all these people, like
Dinner approaches.
I said, all these corporations are filled with cowards. Their CEOs and their managers are cowards. You are all part of this. You are all in on it. That's why you continue to say lies. You continue to say these things that aren't there. That agenda comes from the red triangles. The red triangles have already contacted all of you.
All right, and I just paid for my YouTube premium. Chime tells me as much, so that's fun too.
See, there's no way
Because if you're not on premium, it's become fairly much unwatchable.
that people are going to say and repeat the same exact words, common sense, right? Unless they're all in cahoots, right? They're not going to say things that aren't
I
there,
like that.
literally,
Say that with me. 1, 2, 3, cahoots.
that don't make any sense, right? Unless they're all working together. Oh, y'all some cowards. And like I said, every day you'll be quiet. You won't say nothing to me. I'll go on about my business and do my thing right in front of your face, like I keep doing, right? I have no fear. There's no fear over here. I know everything I'm doing is right. And what did God just tell me today? He told me I play all my cards right. I did everything right, folks. These folks can't touch me. They can't do nothing with me. My freedom is never negotiable. And I'm going to stand up all day, baby. And like I said, over here, I don't know what these folks are talking about. I'm an enforcer. So I need you to, let me explain this to y'all. I need you to really understand something, man.
And
no one's going to.
Last night after I finished the show, I watched Johnny Carson, just like I used to. It was cool. I even looked up one from the summer of 1975 because I was watching a lot of Carson.
Make me do nothing. I'm like a security team, like a whole military, like a whole militia by myself.
Says,
I'm
hi, Ardash.
I do what I want, and that's it. And you have to put up with it because I'm stronger than you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you got on you. I don't care who you with. Y'all fools is weak. Okay? And I mean this. I'm the real street dude. I'm the real dude who gets busy in the street. Y'all little homies ain't nothing and nobody. Now we play my game. Now we play my game where I'm Batman and I'm really stronger than all y'all. This is why the Batman movies depicted it the way it was, because, you fools, who cares about you anymore?
You were not depicted in a fucking Batman movie. You are absolutely fucking crazy. Well, it's time to say goodbye to Schizo the cat, and that means it's time to say hello to Stoner the dog. He's got that Cheshire cat thing going on, and it's kind of groovy cool.
All you people betrayed me, went against me, never did anything for me, never helped. Like, I could care less, honestly, about you, anything about you, your well-being. I can't stand y'all the same way y'all have treated me forever for no reason.
Oh, yeah. Nowadays, Dangerfield is definitely underground comedy, and I think Dean Martin probably would be as well. Man, I love Dean Martin so much. You just don't have any idea. If you've never really sat down and listened to old Dino sing a tune or 12, I recommend that you do it. It's very, very, very relaxing, ladies and gentlemen. She's here. She's here at last. It's Elle Frost. I call her Sis. How are you doing, dear?
When I sat here and I tried to care about all y'all and help y'all and take care of everybody and show nothing but love. And this is how people want to do me, right? I want to talk about Christina. You've done nothing but try to bring me stress. I've done nothing but be nice to you. I've done nothing but try to just speak. You have made a million snide remarks towards me, talking about my life. Keep my name out your mouth.
Snide remarks, huh? From Christina? I wonder what that might be. Maybe mentioning the barbecue that she went to. Please say hi to Vladimir Putin. He's here right now.
Don't ever speak on me and try to twist the testament of what's happened in my life. I have set every story straight. I have corrected every lie.
I loved him. I loved Rodney Dangerfield. He had a one-liner literally for everything.
This platform is public. You can go through it. There is no qualm, no question that hasn't been corrected or answered. Everyone knows my story. Your smear campaign failed. Go on about your business. That's it. Why is someone sitting there trying to be?
We're not smearing you. This is not a smear campaign. You were already smeared when we found you. Very much like, say, a groundhog that gets run over by a truck.
Around and talk to me who doesn't have my best interest at heart, hasn't provided me any budget or any money, and is making up fake things.
Hello to Red Screen.
Things like fake settlements and all that. Why would I have time for that? I don't have time for fake talk. Deliver. Where's my money? Other than that, until there's money in the palm of my hand and in my bank account, literally, I'm not accepting any suitors. I'm single. I do what I want to do. It's that simple. So again, folks are funny. Folks are weird. I sit here. I try to be lighthearted. I've been nothing but a nice guy to everybody. Like I said, these people made a phone call to Seton Hospital. What happened to me? I've been literally fighting for my life for the past 4 or 5 years. Haven't even been able to get any air or breathe.
And that means you're also listening to Negative 43 TV in your car. And you know how much I enjoy that. I really do groove on that. Well, now it is dinner time, as I mentioned earlier, so that I don't get caught eating again. I'm going to go out to the kitchen and eat with my wife. So let me look up the banner that's going to tell everybody just what the heck's going on. Oh, let's see. It's down here somewhere. Ah, there it is. And there it is at the bottom of your screen. So when I get back, we're going to have a smoke 'em if you got 'em. Also, I am going to mute the mic, and I will also monitor the stream that Tyree has loaded up and ready to go at some point in time. So here we go. Enjoy. I will be back very shortly. Negative 43 TV, 54 minutes after the hour.
And these folks are cyber you-know-whating me in front of the entire world on a platform called YouTube, because this company, YouTube and Google, is satanic, demonic, and they target folks like me. And then when folks stand up and they fight back and they stand up to them, y'all try to play victim. What's that about? What's that about? No, that's not what happened. What happened is you targeted folks, you targeted people, and then you want to trap them where they can't defend themselves. And some folks didn't put up with it. So, and what happened is a lot of you, right, back down, right? We all know what happened. We all know you lost. I don't have to watch how I'm speaking. What do you mean? We know the story. See, it wasn't anyone else who was weird or odd. It was you all and the things you're doing in front of everyone. There's no secret here. In this world, evil people get what they deserve and what they got coming. God will have his will no matter what. And I'm not going to sit here and play your game, because I'm going to tell you something. Everyone on YouTube is broke and poor and can't afford a hot dog. I mean that, and it's proven. Can you prove that wrong? You've had years. No, right? Exactly, because it's a fact. YouTube is a broke, poor company. So is Google. They have no money. Y'all are Masons. Why would I let a bunch of broke Masons that I'm literally your pimp? I'm pimping you, little homie. And you come and put money in my hand, right? Because you know what? Why would I let you trick me out of my throne and my position? Does a pimp let his you know what trick him out of his position? Put my money in my hand when I tell you, and you'll keep on doing what you're supposed to do and doing your job. All right? And I'll treat you good, baby. You understand? Because I'm your pimp. And that's about it. No, Tyree Sneed is a pimp. Tyree Sneed been a pimp since day one. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like what? Like I said, you people approach me acting like, oh, you want to be nice. Then all of you start making snide, vile, nasty, sick, disgusting, fake, lying remarks. And you'll watch your mouth. You'll watch your mouth, just like all these fools had to watch their mouth who got G-checked and ran out of this neighborhood and ran out of everywhere and ran back across the border. Now, what's good? We do not tolerate disrespect. We get busy. You understand? If anybody doubts that, be my guest. Like I said, play with me if you want. Try it. Try me. What do you mean? I don't have to be nice and docile and not have the human spirit in me. I got the human spirit in me, folks. Y'all can't burn my fuse. You can't dim my light. My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. No, I get busy, homie. So like I said, don't ever get online again. This is your last warning. Last time I said, don't ever get on my phone playing with me. I done warned you. The agents you paid off, I pulled up and G-checked. The minute they got on this phone playing, I went and looked for them. Backed them down, and some of them on camera. We laughing at y'all fools, homie, out here. See, in reality, you're not doing anything. You're just a coward that's tapping keys. In reality, y'all getting back down in the street, and you know that you don't have an answer for me, and these are just a bunch of punks. You understand? That's all they are. You don't have no power. You ain't going to talk crazy to me. Like I said, anyone's welcome to pull up and talk crazy. You see anybody pulling up? Nope, because they all terrified. Ever. You will never pull up, just like I told you. Yeah, y'all didn't pull up anywhere, bro. What are you talking about? Lansing Heights, Michigan, you got owned. You got owned, bro. Yeah, y'all tried your hardest and couldn't move me. Every story is told by me. I'm the one living it. I never tell a lie. Everybody knows that. I have full credibility. You all are liars. If you're talking, you're lying. Why would I care about that? You run your mouth and make up lies all you want. But the public knows the truth, and the truth is all that matters. So again, this is like an election, but I don't have any campaign, right? Like, I'm not running against anybody. I'm doing what I want to do. So I'm the prize. I'm the first priority. Like I said, any suitor, any girl, any chick, whatever, if you're trying to pursue me, right, it's not difficult. Make it clear, say what's up, and try helping and contributing. And it would be nice for people to actually put some money in my pocket like any normal person would, a normal woman would. And guess what? There ain't no women, because all y'all are joke. All y'all are so-called women. Most of you ain't going to do that. There might be a couple. All y'all are fickle and superficial. You can't even make up your mind about who you are. Y'all think that you're a jellyfish and not a woman. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even playing, bro. Y'all are a joke, man. What? Think I care about what y'all do? Y'all talking about fake settlements. Let me explain this to you. Christina is poor, broke, and will always be broke because she's not a good person. Because a good person doesn't say these things about someone, doesn't make assumptions about a person they haven't even met. You said at one point, you've talked down on me, my family. You've disrespected everything about me for no reason. Was that necessary? Sometimes you got to learn to just be quiet and quit running your mouth because you're not helping your cause. I don't owe you anything. Okay? Let me explain something to you, sister. You will never come over here where I'm at, ever. I assure you, you won't. I'm not meeting you. I'm not talking to you. You'll keep your distance like the rest of the red triangles, and you'll go to prison and serve a life sentence like the rest of the red triangles, sister. So now who's in charge? See how easy it is for me to explain reality? These people think it's a game, but they know it ain't a game. Yeah, you trying to play with my life and my freedom, and you're being awfully cavalier about it, right? And just like, what's his name? George Clooney told him in Ocean's 12, and you're going to regret it. That I assure you, all of you. This is my life, bro. My life is not a game. It's not some kind of board game for people to play with. What are you talking about? I protect and stand up for my life always like I have in the street. I took on everyone. I took on all your corrupt agencies by myself, had standoffs with just me and my hands up in Green Bay, like 4 of them, and backed them all down, the entire force. There's no limits for me. I do what I want to do. I'm Batman, bro. And trust me, if I don't want to be found at any time, I can't be found. I move the way I want. I don't have to watch how I speak. I don't got to watch what I do. I'm not being closely monitored. I do what I want, bro. What are you talking about, man? If any fool in the world got something to say to me, come see me and say it to my face. And quit doing it hiding behind a system. And that's the first thing I'm going to tell all y'all fools. I don't care where I'm at, whoever you is, I'm going to tell you, well, here's what you can do. If you feel some way, I got a boxing league, you can sign the waiver. Because we already know that nobody's going to get down where we're standing. Like, ain't nobody going to do nothing with me. Because, see, us, when we get disrespected, we get down on the spot. See, you want me to be scared to talk, but why would I be scared to talk about reality? You can't twist my words. You're not the press. You're not the media. You don't own a magazine. I'll say whatever I want to you, and you can't play victim. None of these folks on here. You've done way too much, right? So there's nothing you can do. Nothing. You can't do any fake stuff no more. Can't file no more false reports. All that stuff you did to try to cause me stress, you can't do anymore. And guess what? People stay out of my way and they leaving me alone now. You know why? Because they know They know what's going on because it's a public issue and I'm famous. Feel me? And because I don't sugarcoat nothing. So like I said, I'm here to deliver a message. I could care less about their YouTube rules, about their hypersensitivity, about their complaining and whining, about their constant lying and reversing what hate is. I don't care about YouTube. Y'all care about YouTube. YouTube is nothing. I own your company and run your company. Run and tell them I said it. I'm your boss now. I'm your CEO, and you'll all do what you're told. And now we're not giving nobody a choice. Now you're all going to do what I say. Without question. Yes, you are. All of you. Like I said, I am the mob. I don't ask people to do something. I make them do what I want. I've been patient enough. Like I said, no more being patient. The gloves are off. You understand? People want to pretend online. You want to sit here and pretend that you're doing these things, that you're playing with my name. I mean, I don't see any of it. I see a lot of talking, a lot of typing, and I see me being a very strong individual because no one could withstand what I have on this phone, and there's no reason for it. So it's not going to go on any longer. Forget your fake $1,000 bonuses. Oh, and Christina never sent those gifts. She must have refunded them when she sent them, because if she had sent them, they would show it. So someone's lying. And like I said, she can't take the time out every day, any day, to have a basic conversation to get these facts straight. So here's your offer. Here's your ultimatum. You have no choice. You'll come on the program. I can give you the link since you want to loiter within my business, within that server that I created and I built and I run. That's court evidence that's going to be used against you when you're federally indicted on actual Supreme Court charges, right? This is prison sentencing. This is life sentences because you came and tried to tamper with not only my business, but my life for no reason. You all are press triggered and you're very unhappy and miserable. And you have an issue with the fact that I'm successful. And I'm not going to play with none of you. Okay? Especially when you use corrupt agencies and all this as some kind of you know what dog. I don't care about that. They're nothing. They're scruffy. I don't care about them. You can keep it shaking. I ain't talking to none of you. You're not going to tell me what to do. I promise you. And that's all these folks want, is they want to take my freedom. They want to say this isn't America, and they want me to live like I'm in you know what Germany. Yeah, hell no. That'll never happen. You're delusional. This is America, bro. I do what I want, man. Can't nobody tell me anything, and anything you do that's illegal or wrong, it'll all be filmed on camera, and you'll lose your job and go to prison. And you'll be looking at life sentencing and federal prison time, guaranteed. So again, Christina has no choice. You will come on this panel, on this show. You want to run your mouth, right? You want to run your mouth about me? You will come on this panel and show. I want you on camera, right? This is non-negotiable. And you will explain who you are and say the truth. You keep typing these things. You're saying, I feel this way. You love me. I don't know what's what. I for sure don't love you because I don't know who you are. You're out your mind. You told me to believe in something that doesn't exist. And I told you that's crazy. The whole time I called you out on your behavior. What you're saying, we're not going to use any of those words or terminology because it never happened. You understand? That's it. No, these people are trying to run their mouth, bro, to cause stress. I don't play like that, man. Y'all need to find a job, bro. And all of you need to get a job. A trade school is where people go to fail, like that David dude in Georgia who doesn't donate anything and he can't even take care of his kid. None of y'all could take care of your kids. Why don't we talk about that? Why don't we talk about the fact that the people who donate to me, half of them don't even have real finances, all y'all poor. I'm sorry, for what? Who have donated to me. The people who donate to me right now, generally, they make money and they work and they're pretty cool people. I'm talking about the people in the past. I'm not talking about the people who donate now. You know what I mean? But that's the other thing, too. These people act like I can't talk. I don't owe nobody anything, man. Still, ain't nobody doing nothing for me. Doing something for me is continuously donating, continuously putting money in my pocket, showing that you don't want me to struggle at any time while I get to this next check. Like, it's just for right now. Anything else after this, it ain't that big of a deal. Like, I want people to still donate. I'm going to need it. But, you know, once we get over the hump and we get to this next check on the 21st to the 26th, everything is going to change. I'm going to turn around, try to see if I could pay that phone bill. That's first order business. And then I'm going to have what? I probably have around $125 left, I believe, something like that. So, like I said, that's enough for me to do what I need to do for a good while, right? That's the thing. I just got to conserve and whatever. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to be stagnated and continue to do this and just sit here. I'm going to make myself get up and figure out how to make a move and shake a move. I need to start getting a change, and we got to get out of this cycle because I've never been stagnated, and I'm not now, and I haven't been, and I'm not about to start. So again, I'm going to be making moves. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to figure it out no matter what, no matter how I have to do it manually. I'm going to try to do it because these people have called every spot that I can make any money at or do anything. And like I said, I'm filing a lawsuit on every one of them establishments. It is what it is, bro. Companies don't want to play with me right now. Companies want to keep my name out their mouth and make sure that they're really nice to me, because any company, like, all you have to do is say the wrong thing or be working with the red triangles, and you're losing your job, getting fairly indicted, and your whole company will be shut down. Remember, I don't bother no one. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, all y'all came across me. All y'all came across my path. All y'all came and talked to me. See, that's the problem. People want to twist the facts and twist reality. These people want to say things that make no sense. No, you're not being human. I do things a certain way, the right way, and I'm a grown man. And I'm going to keep doing them the right way. Y'all don't know how to do anything. You're just slow. That's why y'all are sitting there with your little fake badges and your little fake badges of honor that don't mean nothing. Bunch of fake accolades, but you're still poor and broke. You don't respect me. You don't care about me. You're not trying to help me. If you was trying to help me, you'd stay the hell out of my business. I'm Batman, bro. You serious? I don't live anywhere. I'm mobile, bro. You might find me in the middle of the forest. Literally, what are you talking about? I could be anywhere, bro. I'm Batman. Y'all want to act like it's fake. Bro, I am Batman, bro. I do what I want to do. I've proven that I'm Batman. That was never up for debate. So all these other people, they're irrelevant. I wouldn't waste my time with people in society who disgruntled and mad at reality. Like, what? That's like you're trying to come up against something that's already solidified. Like, yeah, you can cause some anger, some rage. I mean, like I said, I'm a shark, bro. You just making the shark angry? Like, that's like pouring water on a shark. That's what you don't get. You're all you're doing is making it worse for you. You're creating karmic debt, and God is going to ride on every single one of you fools.
Yes, indeed. I am back, and I got to hear that's like pouring water on a shark line. You would think that there would be a limit to stupidity. Apparently, there is not.
Like he's been doing. And like I said, if you look at all my enemies online, all these corrupt folks, all of them, if you look at any of these people who wrong me, who wrong everyone, the people who don't do nothing for nobody, and they sit there and prey on us, what's happening? The real truth. They're all getting what the hell they deserve every day. Every day. And all these YouTubers, they're literally all dropping like flies. Like I said, I don't know what you mean. What I remember is a bunch of people in a company in YouTube who targeted folks, and then I remember watching.
Okay, welcome, Blue, to the show. Let me go back here a little bit and see if I missed anyone else.
Y'all get your karma on the news and laughing at you. I don't like YouTube. I don't like Google. I'm not your.
And of course, welcome to the real Tyree Sneed.
Friend, what? You're just my you know what. You pay me. See, can you imagine my bottom you know what getting out of line and thinking that they can tell me?
Getting my bottom you know what out of line? Oh boy, I think he almost admitted to something, but managed to hold up at the last second and managed to say something stupid instead.
Reality? Yeah, y'all is real mad, right? Right, because you're my bottom you know what. Not my bottom dollar. My bottom what?
And hello to Kelchu Bordnor, who, according to his post, is probably already God.
Right, exactly. Rhymes with itch. That's what y'all are. You my itch. So what you mean? So like I said, at the end of the day, I care less what people are saying.
Oh yeah, Shamrock is here.
Like I said, now I'm gonna show you who really in charge.
Two goddesses are in the house, and you know we do every time Shamrock's here, even though she's been here for about almost 15 minutes. I discovered that she got here, and that means one thing, and one thing only. Yes, indeed. It is, in fact, time for the rare, the beautiful, the four-leaf shamrock. And you know what else the four-leaf shamrock means? It means smoke 'em if you got 'em time on Negative 43 TV, 11 minutes after the hour.
Like I said, when I warned you, don't test my authority, don't play with me, don't challenge my authority, I meant that. Oh, folks know I'm capable of anything. You just want to use it against me because you want me to use misdirection. You want me to be walking around mad and angry when there's no reason or need to, because I've been.
Want you to use misdirection? What the fuck does that mean? Mr. What? It's like a football player you're talking about or something? Misdirection.
Happy this entire time. My only issue is you're committing felonies across state lines and nobody's doing anything about it. I mean, that's literally impossible. But people got time to sit around, follow people.
Oh, that's sweet of you, sis. It really is. Yeah, gotta, spend time with Mrs. Baritone and spend time with you. Speaking of which, we'll be here until 7 o'clock my time here in Sneedville, which would mean about an hour and 48 minutes because I'm going to spend some time with Mrs. Baritone. Nice balance there,
Gang stalk, all this weird stuff. Like, no, none of you have a job. You don't do a job. You're a joke. Like, real talk. That stuff that y'all doing, bro, that's literally a joke, bro.
Thank you, SRP. And yeah, it's been the biggest blessing in my life. It has been.
You don't have a job. What you got is a facilitated nest, a fake environment. And that's what they do in the Valley. Everybody down here fake. Everybody knows you're not a real nothing. Everybody doesn't respect you. And we laugh at you and your joke. And we'll continue to. I don't care. None
And Hatfield McCoy is here.
of you feel, man. Keep your opinions to
I'm
yourself.
about caught up.
Approach me. Don't ever act like you're talking greasy to me. Don't ever do that. Right? Just sit there and deal with it and put up with it like y'all do every day. Because y'all put up with whatever and I put up with nothing for nobody. That's the difference. I'm Batman and you're a civilian. Stay in line and stay in your place. To all you so-called women, you're a woman. Stay in your place.
All right. He
100%.
is live, so you
like I
know
said,
what that means. It's time to bring the magic curtain down so you can't see the Wizard of Oz doing his thing. All right, we're going to go back right now, and we are going to catch him live because this will no doubt be classic. Hopefully this doesn't go over 2 hours. If it does, we're going to need somebody to pick up the pieces here. This one's called Women Love Batman. Here it is. I think. Circle of Infinite
LA,
Entertainment. There we
amongst
go.
the Bloods and Crips, the original intent, right? Hold up real quick because I forgot I got the headphones. Hold up.
Okay. We're just going to stay current as much as we can here. This could be classic. Of course not. He's too much of a coward to have a chat. Oh, screen just went black, everybody. Oh, boy. Does this mean the end? I'm going to drop the curtain just in case it actually does. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we are current with him. And there's fuck all going on, as I like to say. So we'll go ahead and go back to the beginning here. That's exactly what we together are going to do. All right. Nothing at the beginning, nothing. Okay. We got circle of mouth. Okay, from the top, ladies and gentlemen, this is Women Love Batman, and that's DZ's money he's got spread out. Okay, a little further up, I guess. Let's see. Come on now. Okay, there we are.
Is a top of the line business, like I said, not playing around, not joking. Like I said, remember, I am about to be making more money than all y'all that work a job. That's right. And then I'm going to surpass that. That's right. Like I said, my next check is $181.
How would we distribute the cards, RTS? I'm willing to play.
And some change. My check after that, it should be over $20 today already. We're making moolah. It took 2 years plus for me to get to this point where I picked up momentum and pace. I'm so proud of myself. It's unbelievable. Like I said, that little stack of money ain't nothing.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a set of bingo cards for us all.
And that's just what was in my pocket. That picture you're looking at when I was cooking. I make buku bucks. I've been making buku bucks my whole life. I've never been broke my entire life. I've never struggled my entire life.
Okay, if he's back live, we're going to go ahead and jump to current. We are going to jump to current if he's actually talking.
Projects with a bunch of riffraff that ain't hood at all, and they're sitting there complaining, acting like they live in the suburbs when they don't, and it's all government subsidized housing, right? Meaning that they basically just segregate the population.
Oh, that sounds great.
And create division. and they put all this riffraff, like these people on here, into those homes, all the sellouts. See, y'all want to talk about homes, but most of the people who have homes, you only have a roof over your head because you sold your soul. That's how this system does things. They give you
I'm renting an apartment because I sold my soul. I got it.
comfort in exchange for your soul. They give you comfort in exchange for who you are. They give you comfort in exchange for success. Comfort is not success. Hold on.
Comfort is not success. Comfort is the entire intention of success. With success comes money, and from money you can buy material things that will allow you to live comfortably, but ultimately comfort comes from within yourself.
Take it farther.
Yeah, that was
Money
perfect.
is not success. But me, I've seen more money than anybody who ever walked this planet in the history of all time.
Why are you the way
So,
you
like
are
I said,
then?
it's hot as hell out here today. It's always hot. I never complaining about it. I love it. I'm Texan. I'm used to the heat. I used to play tennis on the asphalt courts all day long in like 104, 113 degree heat. And they'd be telling us, giving us warnings and stuff, and I'd be out there all day. You know, I'm used to being in the heat, man. It takes a special kind of person to be able to operate in the heat. Cold is one thing, and I handle the cold better than anybody too. But heat ain't no joke.
Yeah, every time he says that, it just boggles my mind. It really does. But yeah, it is comfort is the goal of success.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, people trying to copy how I talk, my mannerisms, how I move, what I do. I mean, you could try to emulate me, but you're not me. See, all my history in the street is solidified. I'm an actual gangster. I have all the clout because clout is taken, not given, but taken and earned in the street.
You have no clout whatsoever. Again, describe your surroundings right now.
I have all the clout tokens, buddy. Mine is street clout. That's the only place clout exists. Clout doesn't exist on the internet. So, like I said, you have all these fools running around in the Freemason system. Devil is selling them out right and left. They're using them like pawns. They try to pretend they're helping them, but they're really not. They're just setting them up, you know, for the fall. That's what they do. They build you up to break you down, right?
It's worse than that, populist. Is he wearing the armor of God?
And this system is a joke. I don't trust nobody, none of you, nobody in this world. I don't trust none of you. I know that all of you are no good.
He's wearing the armor of God, and he's got a backpack on. You know, the one that he was flexing on so hard. Yeah, that's what's going on here. It doesn't look stupid or anything.
Good. You're joking. I'm going to continue to expose you. Like
I know what it is. It's a parachute for when you go grappling.
I said, people awfully quiet now. Yeah, because y'all watching the channel and you know what's good. Right. And quit approaching me. Like I said, y'all fools, I don't know you. Like I said, dudes be coming around me, bro, and I just be looking at them and be responding to them real gangster like, you ain't got no business talking to me. I don't know you, bro. Don't run up on me and approach me. Yeah. All y'all know what it is. Like I said, what are you asking me how my day going? Ain't nothing going good.
Right.
Ain't nothing okay. This ain't okay. But what do you mean?
All right.
So y'all want to be all hunky-dory and all smiles on your face and all y'all want to sit here and pretend ain't nothing all good, bro. You know what I mean? Move out my way. Don't ever get in my path. That's what.
So everything you said about being successful is a lie. You just admitted it yourself. I don't know why that was surprising. I guess it wasn't surprising. Populist uprising, read it for the listeners. He's got to pass out from heat exhaustion at some point, right? He almost seems impervious. Anybody else would have been on their face multiple times. Now, he stops arrest a lot. That's why he's been mentioning loitering quite a bit. He rests until a cop tells him to move your ass along. What ass you have?
What you should do. You should keep it moving. Oh, I got a huge problem now with everybody. Feel me? I told y'all it's on. People want to act like this a game. Batman ready. I'm training every day to get ready for my enemies. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't do no talking. I don't sit back and watch people run their mouth.
I wonder why that is so common among locals, not showering, bad hygiene in general.
Feel me? We don't let nobody run their mouth at us. You feel me? Y'all already know what it is. We ain't got to spell it out. So like I said, we move for real like that. All y'all so-called gang members is fake. Like I said, I didn't just call you out. I exposed all y'all fake.
I believe we have a new arrival here at the Negative 43 TV studios. Will you all welcome the reality?
right? Look at the things they doing now. You know what they doing now? I can't even talk about it on here. That's what's crazy. Y'all be putting up videos of crazy stuff. YouTube lets it stay up. But if I talk about it, it's a problem. I can't do nothing. They are literally doing false flags, trying to stop me from making money and stop my business. Y'all is pathetic, bro. But it's all good because we'll just move to the next channel.
Is he insinuating that he got a strike?
You know what I mean? But
Probably not, but we can hope. I can hope.
right now, my channel's still in good standing, but I have a warning for no reason. That warning is completely invalid. It's a false flag. And yeah, I appeal it. Your appeals aren't real. There's no way to appeal it. You appeal it, it's going to come back with the same answer every time.
No, you're too lazy to appeal it. The way he's talking, he got a strike. He got a strike, kids.
YouTube is rigged. It's a joke. But like I said, I'm not here for YouTube, so I could care less. My whole point is, I'm going to milk this for all it's worth.
Well, it's worth nothing, so the only thing that you're going to be milking is a joke that I have decided not to go with.
Every penny, believe that. I'm going to make my money and make as much money and try to cash out on here, and that's it. And then I'm getting...
Absolutely keep flagging everybody. Let's see if we can't get this channel blown away. I mean, we need it and we don't need it. He needs to be punished, and after all, he'll just come back with another account because that is what he do.
Out, I could care less. If this sustains for a future, cool. If it doesn't, I don't care anymore. I genuinely don't. It's a waste of my time. This is a waste of my time, and I'm sure it's doing a lot for other people, and I'm glad, but I just am not going to care about something while people sit there trying to stop me from doing it and dismantling it. I warned people, don't ever ask me to do something.
Good job, reality. Good job.
And then try to stop me from doing it. I don't play like this. So like I said, I care less about any of this. I'm just here for fun now. There's another meaningless honk because
You're right. They're meaningless. He goes from loving them to hating them to loving them and hating them. It's like a love-hate delusion to him. What I am smoking right now, I have a vape cart, 1 gram vape cart from High Minded Cannabis. It's Blue Dream. Just got to love these names.
They can't show any support. No. Batman is always happy. I'm always in a good mood. You just know how I feel about all of you. That ain't going to change. Feel me? Nah. Like I said, I train every day, brother. Oh, I'm 100% getting ready. This is SeaWorld.
Oh, we got material on this guy for years, even if this is blown away.
You feel me? Like I said, you all want to talk. You all talk and run your mouth.
But, I mean,
listen,
it hasn't happened in years, and it's not going to happen now. Maybe.
Have more street history than anyone who's ever walked this planet. Whatever I do and say moves mountains. Batman speaks through actions. My actions move gravity. Don't play with me. Don't play word games with me. Like I said, nothing I do is minimal. There's another meaningless honk. Nothing I do is minimal. There's another meaningless honk. Nothing I do is minimal. Everything I do is on a huge stage and is of great magnitude. Remember, I'm a true revolutionary. So, like I said, prepare for my next moves because I'm coming. You understand? I'm not coming to play either. And every action I take will make a huge statement to the public and to the world. You understand that you cannot control the human spirit.
Welcome to Marijuana Today with Rich Baritone.
It's just that simple. This is real. This has turned into like the movie Point Break. You understand? I don't play around. I don't know what you're saying. People can't invalidate me. They can't dismiss me. They can't twist words. They can't twist my story. People are completely out of luck. You understand? Reality is reality, buddy. And that's it. Like I said, I don't know why anyone will get online typing and think that means anything. Like I said, right, you don't have an answer for reality. You've been proved wrong. That's it. Now what? Exactly. Don't get online and play with me. I don't play. So like I said, people ain't doing nothing with me. Reality is always steadfast. It's something that echoes forever. And
reality is always steadfast. Not in your case. Your reality does not exist. And if you're into screen captures, do it with me right now. Command Shift 3. Give it to me. Ah, yes, the satisfying click of the camera eye, as always.
Cannot be challenged. And that's it. So here we are, back again to square one. And I'm getting paid and you ain't. I'm winning and you ain't. What do you mean? So you're falling more deep into your delusional stupor. I'm supposed to care. I'm supposed to get upset because you're delusional. Why? Nobody asked you what your opinion. Like I said, provide an identity. Come up here and talk. If you have something to say, talk. You have to make sense. Yeah, I won, sister. You all can't deal with rejection and deal when you lose. Y'all lost. Bunch of failures. Like I said, you're going to
And again, that money courtesy of DZ.
keep losing horrifically. You understand? Just like everybody lost in these streets. What you mean? So like I said, I'm Batman. I run the streets for real. This is my real job. I get busy. And right now I'm in training. I just did the impossible. I lifted my body up 90 degrees in the air, basically completely vertical.
Bullshit. I'll believe it when I see it. And if you ever attempt it, you will, in fact, just keep going. Injuries aplenty, and we can't wait.
That was the best lift I've ever completed. The second one on that video.
Just a couple of separated shoulders to begin with.
I think it's the last one I put up so far. Check it out. It's absolutely amazing. Strength is at another level thanks to you and trying to make me angry. And I told you my anger, my superpower. I get angry, I get stronger. Y'all got the wrong target. I'll be back in a minute.
Uh-oh. Let me get this thing dropped in case he really means that in the way he could possibly mean it. Let's get to current. And he's went. Oh, thanks for tuning in. Stream ended 3 minutes ago. So yes, hashish. Boy, I really would love some hash. We've been talking about hash around here lately, and boy, is it good in the memories that it brings. But then you remember that, like this cart that I have is basically 21st century hash. It's kind of what's up now. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely great. 28 minutes after the hour, I'm Rich Baritone here on Negative 43 TV. I think he's going to be darting in and out quite a bit here. So all of you assistant producers, please keep an eye out for his next misstep. We're going to go back to what we were watching to begin with. It's I'm the Prize and first priority and my next check over $19. If it sounds silly, it's because it is silly. Let's double click on that thing, bring the curtain up, and the circle of infinite
So like I said,
entertainment,
this is how people
everybody.
wanted to act. You have those people to blame. You want to make excuses.
We don't see the circle of infinite entertainment much anymore, so it's nice to see him.
Oh, that's how society is. We'll see about that. That's how society is? Okay. Well, that's not what the folks who ran their mouth and got G-checked the hell out of and were crying and begging for mercy.
I'm jealous. I am. I'm jealous.
That's not what they said at all. There's a lot of folks. I can put witnesses on camera. I could put people on camera to tell you, like, yeah, this dude is real. Don't play with him. He ain't playing. This dude ain't coming to talk. He don't do no talking. This dude is literally, he pulls up and he gets busy. You can check his whole rap sheet, his history. This dude put work in for real in the street.
You can get nobody to say that about you. Nobody, no fucking buddy. And if they do say it, they're fucking with you. They're playing with a clown. God, you're dense.
Folks know that I'm a hood legend. They know I'm a monster in the street. See, I didn't have a choice but to come up on my own. I had to get tough because I had to come up against whoever, wherever, whenever. I came up hard, man. I took whatever on the chin. I never really took losses.
You took cum on the chin. Okay? Sorry about the crudeness of that, but you're Bukkake boy. Everybody knows it. You always have been.
But if I ever do and I ever did, like anything I went through, I took it on the chin like a man and I kept moving. That's the thing. These people didn't come up like me. I had to come up against the biggest dudes this society and country and world can provide, and I won. You didn't. And a lot of times I didn't even have to do much besides talk because a lot of these dudes is cowards. You could be big. That don't mean nothing. Bigger they are, what? Harder they fall. Like I said, me, I'm a fighter and a warrior. We ain't in the same lane, Grandma. So, like I said, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you thought you were accomplishing, but wow, you made a
Oh, I gotta read it for the listeners from Mimi. Oh boy, do I! You're going to enjoy this. If you're driving, you might want to pull over. Mimi Love says, "You grew up, rich boy. STFU, Jizz Lips the loser."
Man, look how petty they are. Oh, you made someone mad. Oh my goodness, it's the end of the world. Ha, coward. You funny as hell with your paper dog and no money. Right, with your little paper dogs. Got nothing going for you. You
Just
hilarious.
lips.
Can't afford a hot dog and you online trying to talk to somebody some way you would never talk to my face. Let's see it. It'll never happen. All that fake antagonization, right? From who? From a coward who don't even know who they talking to. I don't know you, but you don't talk like that in reality. And like I said, they've had years, decades, bro, to literally come out here.
Okay, everybody, I basically consider him a writer on this show at this point. Welcome that guy.
Drive out here, take.
And he opens up with a listeners will love this. He sure is proud of those balls on his chin.
A bus, whatever. They ain't doing nothing. They drove across.
Yeah, cleft chin too. He's got it installed cum gutter. It's convenient.
State lines to get me to lose a job, and literally got in front of me and fronted and didn't do nothing. Acted fake and catty and nice. Bro, stop it. These people is fake. These are narcs that want to trick me off my throne. So all I'm saying is you putting in so much effort you can't hide. You need to literally like pull it down because you know your jealousy's showing. That's all I'm saying.
Nobody's jealous of you. You're jealous of us. Ooh, I know that was really witty, wasn't it? It most certainly was. So let me see here. We're going to shut down Smoke 'em if you got 'em for right now, but it will be back sooner rather than later because I'm feeling festive. I think we're going to have so much fun here. I am. I'm feeling festive. So right about now, I'd like to show my credentials to Mr. Snerd. I am, in fact, a member of the Order of Action. We are a government agency 100%. You can call me Major Richbartone.
You look bad, sister. All y'all, bro. Y'all look terrible right now, bro. Y'all made it a public issue that you've gone out your way to try to make attempts on me through a phone repeatedly. Attempts on me, actual attempts. Because
and when he says attempts, for those of you newer here, he means, murder attempt. There, I said it. It's part of life algorithm. I mean, come on. You got to accept certain things.
Because you're mad because my life is beautiful and everything for you sucks. You paid off the dude at this corner store, the Four Eyes dude. What are you talking about? And he lost both jobs and got ran out the neighborhood. I've never seen him again. Like clearly, like
he's been really coherent and incoherent, in my opinion, today. Very incoherent. Just man, better than usual, worse than usual. However you want to look at it.
He left, like he ran. He's scared as hell. What are you talking about? Folks got their karma. Folks didn't get promoted. Folks didn't get a better job. Folks fell off and lost everything and became homeless. And they
well, there you go. Projection 101 once again.
Already were. If you're mad at me because you're stuck in the rat race and the grind and you're a renter and a moocher, that's not my problem. I paid cash for everything I own. You can run your mouth, but not about.
If you're a renter and a moocher, if you're paying rent, you're not mooching. In fact, if you attempt it, you usually wind up with all of your shit on the sidewalk.
About me and not about my business. What? There's no reality that would ever. It's not even tolerate. You can't even do what you talking about. Trust me. Keep my name out your mouth. So, like I said, this is all it takes is just shutting the chat down and re-engaging and letting these folks know who runs everything and who the boss is. Like I said, what are you talking about? We don't believe in lies over here. Christina needs to deliver. It's that simple. God needs to deliver. And that's about it. Because right now.
Ooh, God needs to deliver. Boy, with just a little bit of the tone of a threat. Yeah. He's going to. The reality says he keeps saying my name. Good one. I like that. Quick-witted. Seriously.
I'm hearing a lot of talking as usual, but I ain't seeing no action. I believe in God. I never doubt God. I never doubt God's promises. I really don't. I'm not on here trying to look.
And yes, in general terms, things are very, very good this evening.
Look cute. I'm not trying to look righteous. I truly am righteous, and that's why I don't understand. Listen, to Christina, I was nothing but good and nice to you, just like I was to all these folks. Don't run around talking behind my back. Don't run around and avoid me online and then say I'm something I'm not. Don't do that. Really, don't do that. Grow up. Don't ever tell me to grow up when people are trying to not see me eating. That's horrible, man. Like, you're really not a good person. Like, that's what she told me. Like, with what I'm dealing with, coming up against every witch's coven, male and female. I'm standing up and fighting for y'all's rights and civil liberty.
The males would be called warlocks, you dummy.
And so that people can be free and this doesn't become a military police state. Stood up to the entire military industrial complex, stood up to all the corrupt departments and agencies, put them all in their place, back them all down. And this is the thanks I get, is that my own people that are online approaching me saying they on my side and they love me are secretly sabotaging me and setting me up behind closed doors. And Christina is the reason I went to jail, as well as some other so-called women who would joke originally. That's crazy, man. Like, that's honestly crazy. I don't know why would you even show your face on this network? Why would you talk at all? Why are you talking about Cyrax? Cyrax is irrelevant. Cyrax is just another fan of mine who will never be famous. He'll never be anyone. I've offered him to come on the panel. He didn't take the opportunity. That's it. You won't get another one.
Well, earlier he said that Cyrax offered to pay his way to Akron, which would have been hilarious. But then Tyree followed up with, yeah, that'll take 5 to 10K. Even Cyrax isn't that fucking dumb. I don't think he'd send you that much money if he had it. And besides, much like you, his pockets are generally filled with lint.
You had a chance. You had a chance to get your 15 minutes of fame. Now you're going to see me rise and keep winning. You see my videos are all doing numbers, right, without trying. And you folks can't afford a hot dog. Again, what do you mean? I'm asking the public, not you people. You people ain't even welcome on my program. You can't be over here.
Sticky is back, squeezing in some negative 43 TV wherever he can do it. Nothing to worry about being in and out of the chat. You're here when you can be, and that is really what matters. And hey, he says, hit the thumbs up for me. Hey, yeah, sure, you ought to.
By law, right? You need to learn how to follow the law. See, that's why you can't move me, because I know Texas state law too. You don't seem to get that there's laws in place that don't move. You're doing life in prison. You need to do your push-ups and get ready. I mean that, bro. Oh, it's coming. Trust me, it's right around the corner, bro. And I probably won't even have to lift a finger. These people think I'm going to have to file a federal lawsuit. Oh, it'll happen when I feel like it, but I'm not going to have to. They're going to arrest you folks before I even get to that courtroom.
Nobody here will be arrested ever, ever, ever. Mimi Loves gives me a read it for the listeners. Why did it take him years to realize she wasn't real? He's just, his brain is basically a ball of silly putty. That's what we're dealing with here.
I already know it. They're going to apprehend y'all. Why? Because the names are out there publicly. It's common sense. Y'all who got to be paranoid and watch your back. These folks, they're saying that they're so maniacal, they're making attempts on me because, well, what are they trying?
No, I've never been a gangster, never will be, but it seems to me that a gangster would not hope for an arrest and a lawsuit. They're famous for taking care of their own business, unlike you.
Trying to do, obviously, in front of your eyes. I don't have to spell it all out. They got rules on this network. See what I'm saying?
He's queued up and ready to go. Let me go get my phone, and we'll be right on top of that one. Negative 43 TV, 40 minutes after the hour.
Yeah, you're trying to play an unfair game, man. Like I said, don't do that again online. This is your last warning. Don't do that. Don't try to get cute with me, bro. I take my career very seriously. What I do is very real, man. And like I said, I got the power to have and build any career. I'm very proud of myself. We operate above the feds. This is my career. This is my job being Batman. I am the world's greatest detective. And I have superiority over any agency, any of you clowns, any of you fools. What are you talking about? We operate above the feds. So what do you mean? It don't get no higher than me. No higher than me. Nobody has more power than me. None of these fake career titles, none of them. I have all the power. That's why I'm stronger than them and why I got more accomplished than every agency combined. This is a project I funded out of my own pocket. I've done everything in the street by myself, provided my own bat cycles. Like, what do you mean? I used to drive a Batmobile. You don't know what I've been through. I survived that. Flipping 5 times.
This looks like it could be quality.
5. What are you talking about? I'm a walking miracle. Yeah, you folks have wanted me to be silent and out the picture since day one. You tried everything. Government pathogen hasn't stopped me. Nothing.
Government pathogen. I haven't heard that one in years. That's a solid gold classic from him, to be certain. If you haven't seen the title of what he has queued up, it holds promise. The next one will be called Batman as God's Only Chosen One. He's feeling really, really froggy here today.
Nothing. And that all came from military connections, military industrial complexes who targeted me, the government. I'm Jason Bourne for real. Like I said, there ain't nothing fake over here, man. I've been through a lot. I've been through too much. Like God told me, when you got everyone against you, if you got everyone against you, how powerful have you become? Just remember that. I never lose faith in God, man. I'm not going to let Christine.
I have two. Read it for the listeners in a row. The first one comes from that guy. Joey hates so-called women who act like men. He loves so-called men who act like women. And then Hatfield McCoy followed up with, real great detective. Your girlfriend was a man for years. Detective of the year here.
Anybody mess with my faith, because I know that's what you're trying to do. You're all people of the devil. You're all no good. Like I said, all she has to do is talk. You don't talk on your time. You don't use intermittent communication, and this is the last time I'm going to tell you, don't do it again.
What? Why does he think intermittent communication is a crime? I don't know. Yeah, talking intermittently, man. You're going to do life in prison for talking intermittently. He's that much of a pussy. And never forget, in his youth, he was stuffed into a trash can and was almost rolled down the hill by 2 or 3 guys, and he was saved by a teacher.
Do not leave me messages and type when you choose. You type on my time, when I'm there, when I'm present.
When he's present, another thing that happened to him in his youth, never let him forget, he was stuffed into a locker.
Okay? I'll let you know when I'm around. Other than that, I don't need to look at things because that's a felony across state lines, much less. He's going to prison. There's no question or qualm about it. So again, you're not talking to me. You need to learn how to talk to me. I do not take any more time instructing, telling you, nothing. You all do what you want. I'm going to document the evidence and stay quiet now and keep watching. And that's it. I'm going to grab my popcorn and enjoy the show. Feel me?
Okay, here we go, everybody. Down it comes.
All Christina has to do is talk like a normal person. You're letting people on here run their mouth.
Damn phone. All right, everything's together here. Let's go back. He is live. That is an absolute fact. Okay. Batman the Alchemist, and there it is. Batman is God's only chosen one. We're going to pick it up from at current. We're not going to move backwards. Negative 43 TV just goes along with the theme.
When I'm having trouble just trying to get by and I ain't eating, or I ain't eating the way I should be, I'm going to keep on opening my mouth until something is done about it. And you all can't do nothing about it because none of y'all do nothing and your whole system is a joke and you don't care, right?
No, we don't.
So I have to figure it out as usual, even though I did everything for everyone and paid everything for everybody and built everybody's entire lives.
I mean, we're roast comedians here. Yeah, the roast comedians are like a cannon, and you're this big pile of cannonballs. You're fodder.
Now I'm supposed to turn around and do it all on my own. When I've been Batman for 2+ years, I've made plenty of checks doing this. And like I said, we're 2+ years in, and I still don't have a team of people who support me, and no one can give me any support financially. We received zero support. The few little small donations, that's not support, that's a joke. See the point?
Yeah.
Like, no, yeah, people want me, be happy with the breadcrumbs, with breadcrumbing. No. You people haven't shown me any support. I've done this on my own.
I hope so, sure.
2+ years. Made check after check after check, check it. All Batman does is get money and make checks, boy.
Every 3 months.
What? I'm a money-making dude. I'm $1 million dude.
No, you're not.
You got these folks, they want to act and pretend. You got grown ladies talking about, yeah, I got this job. Yeah, for y'all, jobs are handed to you and you're a joke. You're a grown woman. Take care of yourself.
What?
How about that?
What?
How about you make your own money and break free from this system in the Matrix like I did? Let's see.
Is it just me, or was that out of fucking nowhere?
You do that, sister. I bet none of you so-called women can do that. Exactly. Y'all want to sit here and talk down every day and talk smack, but you literally survive and live off a system that gives you handouts because you're spoiled, rotten, and entitled because they feel sorry for you. Because you're
No.
not a you-know-what.
No, I get Social Security because I worked 36 years, actually, what, 39, 40 years if you count the teenage jobs. I earned it. They owe it to me.
The government don't care about you
Well,
because
I
you're
know
too,
that, but
out of
in any event, they owe it to me.
shape to present any kind of what? Right.
Huh?
They care
Any
about
kind of
people
what?
like me. That's why they make it impossible for us to survive and get by. And I'm trucking along all by myself off the strength of God. Didn't have nobody on my side this entire time. Trust none of you. Right. And like I said, yeah, the Batman Project, all this, I funded out my pocket for 2+ years. They can look at me, they can take videos and photos, but coming out their pocket of their checkbook and donating a little bit of money, oh, that's too much to ask for, right?
It is because you're a demanding little bitch. You're so fucking entitled. People hate you. Everybody hates you, motherfucker. Just try to get that through your head, if you would, ladies and gentlemen. Read it for the listeners, and it's coming from that guy. Joey Sneed stars in the $100 Man. That would absolutely be killer, wouldn't it? We can't fix him. We can't make him any better.
And get up on my face.
But try to put him back together like Humpty Dumpty.
Like I said, you folks don't get it. Every day, like I told you, I'm going to be out here pressing you folks, pressing you. I'm applying pressure just walking by all these
Say hello to Marie W. right now, right here.
businesses. I'm out here to apply pressure. I run these blocks. Every block and street out here mine. I run this world, this my world. I don't care about your little pathetic job. Yeah, we live in the real world, Wody. Right. Y'all ain't doing nothing for nobody. They want to all facilitate everything, right? Right? This government, they encourage them to reproduce and have more and more kids that they can't take care of. Then they want to sit there and give them all the money in the world for that and reward them, right? Right? For no reason. For like it makes no sense. Right? So yeah, all y'all good, all y'all happy,
Yeah,
all
that's
y'all
what's going on here, Chaos. Sometimes refer to it as him seeing God as a get-rich-quick scheme.
content, you got what you need, you well taken care of, but yet none of you worked in your life. Make that make sense. I would love to have it make sense.
Okay.
He looking at. So yeah, like I said, you ain't gonna get no nice Batman no more. You get the real deal. You get the real story. Like I said, you folks is a joke out here. Sit here and let people struggle for no reason because they was independent and took the risk you couldn't take.
It's going to be another good night for the listeners. Again, from that guy. We can't rebuild him, but we can give him a tuna sandwich and a fresca and a handful of Tums.
Because I'm a man, right? I'm independent. I make my own money, Duke. I don't run to nobody. I don't got a boss. I don't work for no company. I make my own money. That's what I was going to do always. That's what I've done my whole life. About capital, almost all of it's independent. And if I worked for a company, I took that money and invested it in myself.
Uh-huh.
And you are the culture is like I just saw one of them drive by. It was a joke. All you do is sit there and make handouts. All y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, at least my people have pride. We don't sit here taking handouts all day long. That's all y'all do, ask for handouts. Now they can't even get it right. Even they handouts, they want you to do a bunch for them. You look serious face to sell. You scared of Batman, boy? Y'all fools are funny. Like, real talk. Y'all is hilarious. Real talk. I don't know what they think. Y'all think I'm going to act the way I told you. I'm going to show you how uncontrollable I really am. I'm going to show y'all that this is a real revolution and all y'all weak. Y'all been weak. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. All y'all broke. Y'all ain't never seen no money ever. Ain't never going to get no money. You people just talking and faking and flogging. Y'all ain't never seen money. What you talking about? Y'all supposed to be really, really on something, bro, pretending I'm everything you people fear. Y'all people is cowards.
No, not so much. I'm sorry you're wrong there. I got to read this to the listeners from Marie W. You can't rebuild stupid, that guy. It's tough enough trying to fix retarded.
Stand up.
Good
Little
point.
homie, right? People can't stand up for a cause. You either stand for something or you fall for nothing. That's reality. Feel me? I'm not out here to be nice. I'm a street preacher. You people funny. You understand?
A street preacher. I've never heard him say that before, although I'm sure that he has said it in the past. It's a new one on me.
Every day, every damn day, I got to see this sad joke. People with no empathy, a whole joke sitting there with their fake laugh and they fake smile. Right? What's funny? Huh? Right, exactly. Nothing's funny. What's funny is y'all. What's funny is your system. What's funny is the fact that you lean on a system and you're okay with being in modern day slavery.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? I'll bet you have. You're the joke here, bitch.
What a joke.
Indeed.
Who's really laughing? Right? Who's laughing
Sometimes the magic just happens, everybody.
at who? Huh? Right. Yeah. And all you folks, like I said, that little smirk you got, don't worry. That smirk will turn to a frown very quickly when you realize the truth I'm telling you. You understand? All y'all are wage slaves. Y'all pawns in the system. I care less how you feel. I ain't asking for your opinion. I'm about tired of it. These are the kind of people y'all work at clothing stores folding clothes all day. What can you tell me? I would love to know. Oh, something funny? Oh, because y'all got a bunch of fake jobs? Because all these so-called women, something's funny, but yet I own more cars than you. Make that
Job envy, everyone.
make sense. I'm wealthier than all you fools combined. What are you talking about? Yeah, and I don't work for the system. Right, drive your car around on payments. What's funny now? Right, all y'all a joke. Y'all been a joke. Ain't none of you people real. Ain't none of you talking about nothing. Y'all worship fake celebrities that ain't even stars that harvested my energy.
I'm at the fuck celebrities portion of my life. I really am. I'm just sick of the entire concept. We were talking about Rodney Dangerfield, Dean Martin, and Frank Sinatra, and Johnny Carson. Those were celebrities. Absolutely, they were. I don't know what we have nowadays. Celebrity, now perhaps. I mean, they are obviously. I just don't get it.
Because I'm the Messiah and center of the universe, right?
I've never understood George Clooney's career.
Right? Right, little homie? Yeah, all that comes from me because I'm the energy. Yeah, y'all talk about money. I'm greater than money. I'm priceless. I'm worth so much more than money. It's unreal. That's why I produce so much of it without trying. See, what this world wants to do is they want to make you a commodity and then see, oh, how much money can they produce out of you? Right. Oh, y'all work for someone. But something's funny. See, these people are delusional. All of you that itch along the freeways.
And
your metal,
everything I said about celebrities is it's just my opinion, and it matters to the space around my head immediately. And that's all.
know what's like Bodie said in Point Break. Go look it up. Go look up the movie Point Break and look what he said. That's what y'all do. Inch along the freeways in your metal, you know what's right. Y'all a joke. No, I ain't never gonna get it together. But something funny. Oh, it's funny that
You're in cars and you're walking down the sidewalk with feet that are no doubt covered with oozing sores.
somebody actually stands for a cause. It's funny that a man stands up and says reality. See, this society, they really on one. They really think that they got men like in some kind of position that's something sweet or funny. Ain't nothing sweet over here. Ain't nothing funny over here. What are you talking about? See, you got all them so-called women in this society. They sold us out. They sold out men. Thought we were expendable. Nope, not at all. You need us. Without us, you'll have nothing. Look at them sitting there being a puppet. Yeah, you work for a company that's going to fire you one day. You don't have security or stability. You're poor. What's funny?
Well, at my last job, that's exactly what happened to me. I was on sick leave for about 3 weeks. I had some minor surgery, and I smoked some pot while I was off. Well, I came back off of my sick leave, and the first thing they did, they told me, "Oh, you got to go take a piss test." Like, but I'm just coming off of a sick leave. Don't you think that's kind of fucked up? Well, your name just came up randomly, so I tested dirty, and boom, out the door I went. And the thing that really sucked about that was I was going to work another week, and then I was going to apply for disability, and I got fired. So you have that.
You're literally poor. You got to drive around all day being a wage slave in modern day slavery. I do what I want to do. I get paid to train and work out. I get paid to do whatever I want. If I wanted to,
Because if I had went on sick leave, I would have got $600 a week. And back then that was nice money for sitting on your ass. It really was.
pet dogs. Can I pet your dog?
But no, I got fired.
If I wanted to pet dogs all day, I get paid to do that. You know why? Because I'm a genius. That's why. Like I said, if I can get to this check, which I don't know how I'm going to do it, because like I said, Nobody's helping. Nobody's doing nothing. I'm going to tell you why. Because your whole society is full of it.
Oh, well, you don't really have a say in that. I mean, you're full of it, so you really don't have any room to talk. As they say, ladies and gentlemen, DZ 1119 is here. Please warmly welcome.
See, people will say they love you in vain, but it's all fake. What I'm saying, real as hell. These are epic moments. What you hearing? There's nothing funny about me. The reason they try to laugh it off is because they're all narcs and they're betraying themselves in their own heart and soul. They already sold their soul. All of you aren't ready to be unplugged from the matrix. It's a real.
He's just been extra incoherent today. Mentioned Christina a couple of times. He's just manic as fuck, and it's just going to be a string of short videos after short videos, I think. And I am doing just great.
Concept. What do you mean? I would love to have face-to-face conversations with you. Right. Yeah. They fake smile because they're nervous, because they're scared, coach. Because Batman scares y'all, because y'all know I represent what's real. Yeah, I'm out here in these streets every day. Actual survival. You wouldn't understand because you never spent a day in the streets ever in your life.
Actually, no, I didn't. Would you give me the name again? I'm going to write it down.
Right? Yeah. See, I represent a lot. I represent the walk that my dad walked. Real reality. Where cowboys got to do what a cowboy got to do.
Your dad was a fat prick. Prove me wrong.
You wouldn't know nothing about it. The system is against men. It's against us. It wants to set us up and get us and lock us up and throw away the key. That's the truth. Look at how many men have been locked up, way more than women.
Men generally commit more crimes. Okay. Canto YU, not YU2 for just YouTube. Just plain old Canto U. Okay, I believe I've got that right. Canto U. Thank you very, very much.
Y'all women are starting to pick up the rates because you're slow and you're coming undone because you're too emotional and you're hypersensitive. Hold on.
And you're hypersensitive, says the guy that's whining constantly.
Right? Tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm not spinning facts.
Everything's wrong
somebody
with you.
Holler at me.
Everything you say is wrong. Everything about you is just fucking wrong.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. When was the last time? See, these folks, I don't understand. You had some nobodies get on here. They started typing, and you just want to sit there and play games with words. Yeah, that's super immature. Please walk away. I'm rich, wealthy. My reality is beautiful. The reality is that I've always been the boss, and I don't have uncomfortable, weird conversations with people because you're stressed by my success. You're stressed by reality. Yeah, you know exactly what you're trying to do.
We're not stressed at all by you. I'm certainly not stressed. We take you as entertainment. You're like a really, really fucked up Truman Show, but in this case, nobody watches except us.
I don't play like that.
Yes, you do.
So what are you talking about? Listen, my mind is the strongest mind in existence. Don't play with me.
Please welcome to the Negative 43 TV studio somebody I haven't seen in quite some time. Please welcome Jerome Biggums to the show.
Yeah. So like I said, people is weird. Why are you concerned about me? Be concerned about your own state of affairs. You don't have a job. You have dilapidated circumstances. I tell you off one time, you go on about your business. You're not going to gain anything by stalking me, watching me, sending agents, nothing. See, that's what they don't get.
Oh, damn, those things are nice. 140 watts, huh?
You're wasting your time. These people are like acting like they really are trying to like get me isolated and then just sit there and have me stand there and tell me something.
Yeah, I remember the day, Jerome. It would be hard to squeeze it in at times.
Well, then I imagine, right? I mean, we can only imagine, right? We can see what it is with that, right? Like I said, I mean, you could do that. It wouldn't affect me. Everything that you're talking about is weak. You're just
DZ, you're jealous and I'm just speechless.
with weakness and fear.
Just speechless.
What? You will never do anything towards me or with me. What are you talking about? It's a bunch of fake stuff. Like just super fake people. And that's what this society produces. Fakeness. A bunch of lies. You're not doing anything.
Produces fakeness and a bunch of lies. It's a guy walking down the street believing that he's Batman, lying with his every breath.
Making money and you're doing nothing. That's what happens every day. Every day I get paid, right? And you are super mad at reality. So see, that's why would you just type incrementally in a chat room when it's illegal?
The whole typing incrementally thing, I don't understand it. Never did understand it. I was talking about it a little while ago. Maybe I can find something else to pitch at. Negative 43 TV, 2 minutes after the hour, and they are nice, Deezy.
It's illegal for a reason because it doesn't make sense. So like I said, we have to make sense, folks. Like I said, I'm the one on billions in equity, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry. My own car lot, I pay over $100 for it
It's
every
in
month.
security time.
Right, 5:30 on my wrist right now. Got you pissed.
And
what are you talking
and the 5:30 on his wrist always says 10:30 a.m. p.m. Your choice.
about? Mineral rights, oil royalties. What else?
I don't know.
Stock settlement lawsuit for over
Right.
70,000 shares. Right, and the website worth almost $2,000.
That you're currently not paying on because you can't afford the $20 a month to have it active. We went through all of this yesterday, but rest assured, when it becomes available, it will be snatched up. Say goodbye.
Mm-hmm. All off my own marketing and promotion. And I'm monetized here. I'm the CEO of my own media company and several companies and my record label. Right? Record label, I went worldwide independently. I was the only artist who ever did that. All my companies are ideas. That's smart. See, people want to run their mouth. That's fine. But you're slow. You don't know what you're talking about. Again, you keep a company on idea. Every company that was ever opened as an LLC or business has failed. A business model in this prototype cannot succeed.
Okay.
You can go check the
All right.
history in the rap sheet.
Every business ever has failed. I guess it's just jealousy, but I've never heard that. I'm floored.
No business has ever succeeded. McDonald's did not succeed. They failed.
Oh my
Everything
God.
you're saying makes no sense. And McDonald's is being exposed for what they put in their meat and their chicken nuggets. And you know what it is, right? You should know by now, right? People got to wake up, man.
Well,
Here's another one.
You know what it is, right? Huh? That's not an answer, bitch. And his nose looks more like a magic mushroom every fucking day.
Batman, yeah, you got your U-Haul because you're homeless. Probably moving. Like I said, all these folks, y'all are a joke. The world is a joke. All this has done is just show me how sad all of you really are. My life beautiful. It's a beautiful world. It's just all you people. People are pathetic. Real talk.
It's a beautiful world, but we're pathetic. It is a beautiful day. I like to mention this every now and again. It looks like a nice day, probably hotter than fuck, but otherwise it looks like a nice day. And he is incapable of enjoying that. Simple pleasures are beyond him at this point. It would be sad, but it's Tyree's need, so it's actually very, very funny. You know what time it is? I certainly know what time it is because I'm running the show. If nothing else, indeed, it is time for the Pit Boss. Most certainly time for the Pit Boss, and it's time for, what does that mean, everybody? Smoke 'em if you got 'em. You're on Negative 43 TV. I really don't need to take another hit for quite some time, but it's not going to stop me. It never has, never will.
They all sad as hell. Look at them. No common sense, no empathy, no nothing. They all got a chip on their shoulder, and none of them got the heart or courage to stand up and do a thing about it every day. That's the reality. Now, see, it's clear I'm not crazy.
Read it for the listeners from DZ. I just wish I didn't have any front teeth. I wish I had been disowned by my family as well. Damn, I'm peanut butter and jelly. And please welcome Mr. Metal Skull to the show.
See, I'm a genius. Completely in my right mind. You're crazy. Trying to act like you could challenge reality. You cannot. That's it.
Yeah, either a chin or a dangling ball sack.
What was the point of all that?
We don't know.
I'm confused, bro. Like I said, that's why every time they talk, I'm like, what?
You're confused. What the fuck's new?
What are you talking about? Can you imagine thinking you're doing something and you're doing nothing? Super petty. Super immature. But thank you. It helped me with my training, right? Yeah. When people don't make sense, that upsets me. That means I'm a human. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud I am what I am. I love myself. I have nothing to change. I'm perfect. But all you people, you got a lot to change and work on. Let's get real. Y'all was a joke, right? Come on, bro.
Good day to be a listener. This is from that guy. That's the real question. Does the algorithm think Joey is an ass or a dick? I'm going to say they think he's a dick ass or an ass dick. Your choice.
All y'all poor and homeless on here and off.
I think I'm going for ass dick there.
All y'all ain't talking about nothing. All y'all ain't never hustled ever, not a day in your life. Don't know what a hustle is.
Mhm.
Right? I'm a hustler. I'm going to get to the bread no matter what. Tell me.
That's why I went with dick ass, DZ.
I heard somebody say Batman or something. So, like I said, at the end of the day,
Voices.
it's just funny.
He hears
We keep winning,
voices.
and all these folks
Oh,
keep
yeah.
losing. Like I said, they try to talk their way out of reality. Man, you sure have a hard time. You really in denial over there. How's that going, trying to deny my unstoppable success? What do you mean? I've never had a time that I didn't succeed. I don't have time for you. I don't have time to have a conversation where you're just sitting there seething at my success and my gifts God gave me.
It's not, I'm not really seething at much of anything, but certainly not seething about any of that. Jesus Christ. Just look at that. And you see the clouds above him that look like a firebird? Yeah, we did that.
All those people want to do is block my blessings while they try to tell me and talk to me and say my blessings don't exist. How do they not exist if I'm looking at them and living with them every day? What? You're not even making sense. Like, get a grip, get help. See, that's the only people who do gang stalking, people who are out of their mind and are seriously disturbed.
Yep, it's unstartable, and jumping the battery simply won't work anymore. Never did.
And need serious help. Go get help. See, that's what all these people could be doing. Y'all could be helping these people like I tried to. You're not doing anything for them. You're just sitting there exacerbating their problem. See what I'm saying? Making it worse.
Exacerbating, that's a big word.
That's what all y'all do. Like what? Like that's the thing I don't do. I'm 30. I'm about to be 36.
Oh boy.
I'm a grown man. The one thing I will never do in this world
Right.
is have people tell me what to do.
Well, in that case, you're never going to have a job again.
Quick on point. I'm on point. You don't like it? Too bad. No more being nice. Y'all are slow, bro. Like real talk, especially out here. Y'all fools don't know how to move. You see me, I'm like, boom, bada bing, boom, 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 money, 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 boom, 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 make more money, boom, 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 boom. I'm a
Wait a minute.
genius. I ain't got time to wait on y'all. Y'all are slow.
Lord, and that was just so dumb. Jesus X Christ, man. And we're going to have it here forever. You're not going to be able to deny that. That had to be some kind of a brain fart, a malfunction of sorts.
That's all. That's how I built this business. That's why I'm Batman. Batman
But then again, that's all his mind to ever generate, so never mind.
don't move slow, right? He move quick, right? Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick, right? Said sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. All of you can hop up off my, there's enough room to go around. But either way, all y'all need to get
Dick?
off the ground.
Hop off your dick?
Say,
Is that what
off
you're
of my-
saying?
Said what? Off my swap. Said what? Fools is funny. Like I said, I'm an icon. I'm a star. Star.
Good.
Superstar, baby. Not even joking. I really am. I always was. I was
Joking.
born to be a star. I wasn't put on this planet to follow your rules. I was put on this planet to tell you what to do and to move. All y'all who work jobs are pathetic. I look down on you. Yes, that's right. I'm going to keep on exacerbating it. Y'all folks fake as hell.
The word of the day is exacerbate.
Imagine these folks be talking, so-called women be talking, you be running your mouth. Like, what you acting like you trying to talk to me for if you ain't trying to talk to me? That's the weirdest thing I ever seen.
Why are you
Like
trying
what?
to act like you're talking to me when you're not talking to me? WTAF.
Like real talk, y'all be weird, bro. Like weird as hell. I had one, right? They gave me their number one day.
Yeah.
They sent like one text after there who asked me to talk to them,
Right.
right?
Uh-huh.
You went out of your way to talk to me. I wasn't talking to you. went out your way, approached me, whatever. Clearly you're interested, and gives me her number, right? And then sends one text, and I just ignored her ever since, and she never said anything ever since then.
She sent one text and you ignored it. And she's never texted back since. I wonder fucking why. You didn't text back because you're too shy. You're a real toe gazer, right? Yeah. Wallflower. Yeah, you're a blast at parties, but you haven't been to a party since what, your 10th birthday or something like that. And yes, Jerome, he has admitted in the past to being a chronic masturbator, saying that he masturbates up to 6 times a day. I won't say holy fuck, but I will say holy jack off.
Like I said, so-called women are a joke. That don't make no sense, bro. Like, what? Why would you do that? You know how many girls I've seen do that? Like, that's the famous line. Why would you give me your number if you're not trying to talk? Like, they're programmed to be against a real man.
You didn't respond. You just said so yourself.
That's what y'all got to understand. They're a joke. It's called societal programming. I don't care what so-called women do because I know they're the enemy. They're a joke. I don't need you. I don't need anything from you. All y'all got is hate in your heart. You need to work on that for men.
Well, no, it's not them, it's you.
For no reason. And then you want to subjugate and tell us we're all in the same group and all the same, but ain't no men. I'm the only man. So what do you mean? You mean these little lame dudes? These little emaciated, look like a stick dudes?
Hey, listeners, DZ says it's a good thing little Joseph hates vagina because he ain't never touching one of them again.
Like out here, there's a million of those that look like they never eat. I'm bigger than all of you. How is it I'm bigger than all of you, but these people don't want to see me eating? Can we figure that out? And I got some more food right here, right? Not a whole lot, but enough for right now. Like I said, I have to try to get by and get through. Hopefully no more bank account fees come or I'm screwed. I'm messed over and I won't be able to get my check.
Oh, there is a possibility his check is going to be eaten alive by bank fees.
Or it'll eat it, or I'll have to try to transfer or put a new account on file. That's all I can do. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Right down to the wire. That's what's happening financially. It told me God wants me to feel the heat. I'm feeling the heat, bro. I'm basically moving through the entire fire. I mean, come on, bro. Like, I think enough is enough. You know, you still got this lame out there talking about, well, remember, God provides. Peanut butter. Yeah, I'm who told you that, dude. What are you talking about, man? You're a teacher? Y'all are funny, man. Y'all a joke, bro. It's irritating. I'm sorry hearing it. You're just repeating yourself. Like I told him, like, no, I need the support of the public. Like, you're standing right in front of me. You could give me a couple of bucks. You could help. That's really what you should do.
You are getting what you deserve. Think of everything that you have done over the years. Think of everything that you have said over the years. Think about hitting your mom with a dresser drawer. Think about beating a woman in front of her 2 kids, which you ran from for 7 years. All the death threats to several of us here right now. You deserve everything you get, and you should get even worse. Come on, algorithm. Just pep up, will you?
You want to talk about God? Don't talk about God to me when you ain't a man of God. What? Y'all hypocritical. Talking about, yeah, peanut butter. Like, I haven't gotten peanut butter this entire time.
Right.
Like, I got people want to tell me things I already know. We way ahead of you, coach. We've been way ahead of you for years. I've been doing this 2+ years. You think I don't eat peanut butter? Come on, bro. That's the oldest trick in the book. I used to get jars of peanut butter when I was living in my truck.
Okay, listeners, from Mr. Metal Skull, I found a half of peanut butter and jelly in a slightly used piece of gum. Eat good today.
Like, real talk. Like, what? Y'all are funny. Like, I used to grab jars of peanut butter and I'd have them in my truck because they didn't go bad and didn't spoil in the heat, really. And I would just let them sit there and I'd eat that. But I used to get the big jars. Out here, they don't have them. They're like way too expensive. They're like $5 and they're not that big. So I get the little ones because they're cheaper. And it's enough for like a little bit for like a couple of sandwiches. You know what I mean? But yeah, today I got a honey peanut butter. I try to mix honey in there too. The honey is like an antibiotic naturally, in case you didn't know, right? So when I can, I try to do that. I think that'll help me too in a lot of ways. I think honey is great. Got hydrogen peroxide in it,
You are very funny, and at times you actually carry the show.
like the natural kind that you need. So, end of the day, I mean, I don't care what anybody's saying. You got all
Yes,
these
you
folks, like I
do.
said, this society, you want to comment on me. We're not going for anything. Don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me. Don't approach me. I am going to be real mean. I'm telling you, I'm going to respond and react every time. Keep my name out your mouth. This society will not tell me nothing. You're a joke.
You're going to respond and react every time, and you complain about us putting you under stress. Thing you need to do is quit. Just walk away. You could leave the channel. That would actually be fine if you just went away and left this here thing that you call a channel. That'd be all right.
Like I said, you all had your chance to
Yeah.
prove yourself worthy, to prove that you could do your jobs, to prove that you could do something. Y'all had your chance. I'm sick of it. I'm a genius. I'm not slowing down. I'm not waiting for no one. I don't got to act no way for you. Like I said, move out my way. I got places to go, people to see, and things to do.
There's really a game called Hobo Simulator. In this day and age, that's fucking great.
So now you're going to see my potential come out completely like you are, even like with the fitness. As soon as I told off that lame Christina, just like the last time I did, I go and I turn around and I work out. Every time I'm stronger. You know why? Because I don't have that energy holding me back. Yeah, you're trying to create stagnation energy. I know what you're trying to do. Because you know I got that creator energy, and you know I'm stacked. Let's get real, right? So you know that any girl would want me, and I can get any woman I want, right? So you trying to hold me back and hold me down.
The clap, I don't know about that. Now, slow acting syphilitic dementia, that could be in play.
Yeah, you said a lot of cute stuff.
It would be the first case ever, but that could be in play.
Your energy is slow, sister. I don't got time for you. What up? I don't got time for you at all. Hey, how you doing? That's two people, two different vehicles that said hi. So people love me out here.
I
Like
love
I said,
it. I love
That's
it.
cool.
Mr.
I just wish that people
Nuttall's
would help. That's all. People was trying to help, and as usual, all these people ruined it. So I don't know what to tell you, man. It is what it is. Like, that's the thing. When people are trying to give me a hard time intentionally and play with my survival, hell no. I don't play like that, bro. Feel me? So, like I said, this is SeaWorld, little homie. You figure it out. It ain't difficult to figure out. Yeah. And guess who I am? Telecom. You understand? I ain't coming to play. I'm letting the whole world know right now I ain't coming to play. You understand? I'm the real deal. This ain't fake. This ain't a costume. And I for sure ain't cosplay. You understand? I can't wait to go to those cosplay things, though.
Can't wait to go to a cosplay thing. Oh, he'll never do it. It's his social backwardness. I'll use that word. I'm not even sure it is a word.
I can't wait for that because I'm going to be there. Like, real talk. I'm going to show up. Hold up.
No, I don't want to hold
Man, it is
up.
hot as hell, dude. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna show up at those cosplay things when I can, like when God gives me the money. That's all I'm waiting for. God told me get excited again recently here. I hope it happens, man. I really hope it does, man. I want God to prove that he's real, not just for me, but for everybody. And for me, he already has. I would never doubt God no matter what. He don't got to do nothing for me, seriously. But, you know, it's what I deserve. I mean, it's what should happen. It really is what he needs to do, to be honest. That's the thing. You can't be too nice about anything, man, with anyone. You know what I mean? Not even God. I mean,
I'll read this one from R-Dash. He'll show up at a Bikers and Bears convention. You know where he's going with that one, right?
no, you can be nice, but come on, man. I deserve it, bro. Here's this bus. Where does this bus go out here? I wish I could ask him. But yeah, like I said, we're going to keep on pushing. What's up, old man? We're going to keep on pushing, doing our thizzle, doing our thing, and let these folks I don't know, sit there and rot. They don't do nothing. There, that guy gave me a peace sign. That was cool. But yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, another hard day of work. Y'all think it's easy being Batman? It ain't easy. Shoulders hurt like hell. The suit, it hurts, man. It's heavy. I've been wearing it days in a row. It's the first time I've ever done that.
Why? Give us a coherent answer. Why?
And I don't know, I handle it pretty well, but yeah, might need to go back
You should put a tight t-shirt on over that thing and really start posing. You really should. Come on, Betsy,
to the
let's
vest
go.
for a day or something, or give it a break. But the training, I broke 2 more world records today.
You did not. Brother R-Dash has got another one for you listeners. His hump is chafing.
I did 4 lifts in a row. And then I think I did like 157 pull-ups or something like that. 151, I think, 2, something. With the armor of God, though. So that's incredible. And like I said, I mean, just imagine the actual truth that if I can do that many with the armor of God on, imagine how many I can do without this on. You know? So it's like, people just don't get it. I'm constantly building my strength levels.
Oh, people don't get it all right. They don't understand it at all. And I'd like to remind you once again that everybody that honks at you is clowning your ass. It's not positive.
And I have this strength from God.
And that should make you paranoid. Or should I say more paranoid?
You know, it never has to do with what I eat necessarily, or it helps sometimes, but it's really all just God, man. I give all credit and glory to God. That's the thing. Like, I'm just following God's plan. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. He said that what he has in store for me is way greater than I could ever imagine.
Oh, I see I've had that grift up there forever. I think we need a sponsor right here, right now. Who is it going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, this portion of our show is brought to you by Hoboio Fakesters. You'll hate them as much as I do.
And they told me in the readings I would have my pinch me moment. I hope so, man. I'm grateful, man. I'm always grateful. Don't ever get it twisted. I'm happy every day of my life. I love life. I love God more than anybody.
Yuck.
And I'm just happy to be here. Hold on.
Hold on. Super duper professional.
Mosquito.
Okay, a mosquito. Oh,
yeah.
no.
I think it's a mosquito. At the end of the day,
You think it's a mosquito? It might be a mosquito. It might be a microphone.
I don't know. This is what it is, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. What was I saying? I'm just so grateful for my life. My life has been gorgeous and beautiful, and that's what I know people are jealous of. They're jealous of my life, right? And you want to get on YouTube and you want to make people uncomfortable because you just fail at everything you do and you're miserable, right? So you want to play a game with that. Yeah, nobody plays games with me or my life.
That's
and
good.
You don't speak on my life.
I like it, Skull.
So now that you know that that rule will not get crossed, I guarantee that. What's up? Right. Yeah. Stay in your place, bro.
You bet it could be double OA. Our technology is so advanced, it's beyond his comprehension. But breathing is almost beyond his comprehension. So I suppose that's not really saying a lot.
Real talk. I don't play like that. See, these folks, they want to overstep boundaries and talk crazy. Come out here and do it. I don't see that. I don't see none of y'all. Come out here and talk crazy. Yeah, I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Right. Ain't going to do that, though, right? See, they want to have no empathy and compassion for what I already went through because of them. Right. Yeah, I don't play like that, bro.
You deserve neither.
Right. Sit here, do everything to avoid that subject, those people, and get away. And you want to bring that over here. Like, nah, that's not how it works, dude. Like I said, anybody want to talk to me, any of y'all want to come holler, come out here. You can pull up anytime, bro. But I guarantee you won't. Right. Because you already know reality. You know who runs the streets. You know who I am. You know enough about me right? Yeah.
I don't think he believes that we live in Brownsville. I think he believes that Red Triangle operatives are in Brownsville, the AA agents are in Brownsville. And of course, we can't forget the Freemasons. He believes he's surrounded by them as well. And he's not wrong.
So, like I said, I'm the tough guy. Anybody trying to act like there's something funny about what's funny?
You're the tough guy, but you have no chat. Do you see how there's no intersection there?
There's nothing funny. You're not laughing. It's called pathetic desperation. See, that's what you're suffering from. You have a quiet desperation. Man, that's crazy. Somebody really is that fake. They
Quiet
got online, thought they had an
desperation.
effect on me.
I have a quiet desperation. I had a very nice dinner with my wife. I'm going to spend some time with her this evening. I'm good. I'm good. You can't match that. You'll never be able to match that. And I hope you continue to suffer. Negative 43 TV. 27 minutes after the hour. I will be here for about 33 more minutes. So you guys out there that are negative 43 TV, you know what to do.
I'm right here. You ain't never affected me.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm a boss. Look at me. Look way better than Brad Pitt. It's not even comparable. My hair's growing out because I'm Achilles reincarnated, just like I told you. And you can see it written all over me.
And now RTS.
I'm not a regular dude. See, I want to see how people are going to downplay me. How? It's impossible. I hold, 14 world records already? All completely legit. You can go watch the videos. Yeah, I did 4 lifts today. That ain't easy. So I'm going to be doing more and more lifts. I'll probably get where I'm doing a ton of those, right? And then, I did the best one I've ever done today. I felt it. I basically picked up like 90.
We should really make him believe that somebody's going down there. Try to force him onto a bus.
Degrees, like completely, my whole body straight up in the air. Hold on.
No, I don't want to hold on. Good Lord, you make this harder than it ought to be. You really do. I'm Rich Baritone. I'm here live on Negative 43 TV on this Wednesday evening. Now, where I am located right here in good old Sneedville. And he's, again, making it very difficult for me. Makes it difficult for anybody to listen to him at any time. But let's go ahead and look for the circle of mouth. Are you ready? I don't know if I am or not. Let's do it. Oh, there's that white flash. Another one. Okay, I see circle
We're
of
past
mouth.
all that.
There we go.
Now we get to the goody part, and now we play my game out here in these streets. Feel me? So, like I said, folks can run their mouth. Yeah, I don't do what I do every day, man.
No, I don't. Thank God. And Metal Skull, yeah, that is true. But then Tyree said that it would cost $5 to $10K. It was never going to happen to begin with. It's way not going to happen now.
Y'all ain't built like me. None of you humans. Stay in your place. Especially you so-called women. Can't tell me nothing. See, this is what a real man is. You want to talk about real man? Are you still running your mouth? Go look at the video, sister. See, that's the thing. I shut so-called women down. I made it where you got to be quiet with action. That's a man. Look, I'm a cowboy, dude.
No,
you understand what cowboys?
It's not a man. It sounds more disassociative.
How they used to move. Do you even know how the Wild Wild West was? Like, women were women back in the day. You serve one purpose and one purpose only, and that's your job, literally. And I'm sure you can figure out what that is. Let's get real with ourselves.
What is it? There's could be many things there. What is it? Come on now. Boy, his desperation is really showing through his anger, is it not?
Sorry, but what? It ain't making no sense, dude. The things that all y'all are worried about now, Wild Wild West, they didn't even care. And they didn't have none of them rules. Nobody cared, bro. Everything you're saying, it makes no sense. It has nothing to do with the way that we were raised. I come from a whole different culture. I come from the actual Wild Wild West. You understand? Where women were women. There's something wrong with y'all. That's why all y'all super weird, right? Y'all worry. These people break the law every day, but they'll worry about laws that when they break the law every day. How does that make sense? They worry about laws because they want to get other human beings in trouble, and they want people to have issues. That's all they want because they're sadistic and weird and miserable. But like, what? Y'all ain't raising no women today. You're raising a joke. Tell me about how society is. I don't care about society. All the fools in society I already got with. Straight up, the fools in society.
All the fools in society I already done got with. You would only hear that here on Negative 43 TV. By no means should you be hearing it over there at Batman the Alchemist. I will watch that every now and again, but then again, it's sort of my job.
I already sunned and owned. Taught them a real lesson they'll never forget. Society ain't got nothing on me. I do what I want with you suckers. Real talk, how about that? Yeah, exactly. I'm a Wild Wild West actual cowboy. That's who my family is. I'm an outlaw. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Oh, man.
Outlaws just get busy, do they thing?
Now he's a cowboy. We've heard it before. And he's been saying that he's a gangsta, which is, of course, a completely different time and culture. But, I mean, he's dressed like Batman, so why wouldn't he believe that? Both things at the same time, I should say.
Girls in my room, and that's it. And then you get the girl. It's not that complicated. It's the way it's been since the beginning of time.
Please welcome Just Chillin' to the show. How are you?
What are you talking about? Y'all got them all brainwashed now, and they're all just self-defeatist and a joke and don't know how to be women. All y'all are fake. Can't even conversate with them. Like, real talk. I think one of them, like, tried to flag something I did. One of my apps I use just for me talking, like, because I'm cussing or something. Like, I'll cuss if I want. What? These apps want to keep complaining. Oh, it's called something. No, it ain't. I'm sick of that. See, that's what I'm saying. Keep on playing with me. It's going to put me in that mood. Nobody wants me in that mode. I'll say and do what I want. Y'all try to breed an environment that no human being could withstand or put up with. I'm going to play with none of y'all. I'm going to put you in your place every time.
You know, R-Dash, maybe he was. Maybe that break that I've been talking about, that's what I meant. Maybe it's here. Or almost here.
Bro. I'm not here to follow no rules. I could care less. Y'all a joke. Like I said, I'm glad I stood up to you people. I stand on every action I ever did. Real talk. Like, real talk, I'm glad. And most of you deserved a lot worse. That's the truth. All y'all deserved a lot worse. Real talk. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, real talk. Like, that's how I genuinely feel. Like, I don't know. Everything I've ever done in my past, what? You're crazy. If I could do it again, I'd do it 6 million times. Real talk. Can't stand none of you. All a joke. And like I said, that's what they do. They try to trap you in words, right? Y'all try to trap any dude in a system. What is that?
I don't know. I absolutely do not know. I've been listening fairly closely, and I can't make heads from assholes of that.
Yeah, the betrayal from women is the biggest deal. That should have been the biggest deal. Like, that's fine. And all you so-called women are going to continue to get what you deserve. And I'm going to continue to laugh. I see it every day. Look at them. All they do is...
He is Hatfield, and he is broiling.
Sit here, put on makeup, drive around cars they don't own on payments, actual buckets, and act like they have a job that they were handed because they're a woman. Like, oh, wow, you're independent, huh? I'm telling you, they're grown, but they're not grown. They're grown adults, but don't know how to adult. You're a joke. That's what you are. Hold up.
You're a joke. Hold up.
Can you imagine them making it that easy? And then somebody acts like they're an adult. Y'all ain't adults. All these folks driving around these little corny vehicles. You're not an adult. You're like, real talk. Y'all are grown children. Y'all a joke. All of you. That's why I love walking. I love walking. I love the fact y'all lied and gave me fake tickets and suspended my license.
You do not love walking. You're jealous of every fucking car that passes, and none of those tickets were fake. You got suspended, and at this point, you would have to take driver's ed again to get a license in Texas or pretty much anywhere. Guess who's never, ever going to have a license again? I think it's you, Tyrese Nerd.
I love it. Keeps me out of any trouble. My life has gotten so much better since I stopped driving. Yeah, see, totally opposition, totally opposed to what you weird people are saying online who are poor and don't have a pot to you know what in. Yep. You've been wrong every time.
Don't have a pot to piss in. You are so vaginal.
Time about everything. Be quiet. Quit talking. If you get proved wrong, why are you speaking? Sit. Now it's your time to sit down. You wait your turn. Nobody is special. Nobody is exempt. So,
okay, this one just closed up, so getting deleted could be in play, but I just had to do my show. Being quiet is really hard for me.
Again, what do you mean? That's the thing when someone's trying to just talk when they know that they're not making sense. What is that? Like, what? You're the one who cares about YouTube. I don't. I just make money. See, I'm going to get money regardless. What? Just like I always have, down here and anywhere I'm at. I don't care. And if I got to move through obstacles you put in my way, I will. It's not a problem. If you notice, I moved through everything and everyone. I don't care what you're talking about. So now that we get real with ourselves.
You move through everything and everyone. Is this in relation to him saying that he's working on walking through walls? I wonder.
And acknowledge reality, and now that everybody has to and has no choice. What's up now? Right. People are weird, man.
People are weird, and you don't know what you're doing.
Sing that song, do 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 da day, do 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 da day, do 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 da day. Goddamn racist, sing that song, do 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 da day. Yeah, all these so-called women are joking. Bro, y'all literally is sitting there, right? You driving cars you don't own on payments. You're not ashamed of that? What? Ain't none of you independent.
Ain't none of you independent. Cars on payments. Oh my God. I still can't get over the Camp Town races thing.
Ain't none of you nobody. Missing the candy. Bunch of super simps singing to a bunch of lames. That's what y'all are, a bunch of lames. That's what I learned day one. You know, all my exes, I never had anybody leave me. I left them because they was super whack. And I told them they was whack to their face.
Bullshit.
And they had nothing to say. Right. Super whack. Y'all all whack. Y'all been whacked. Real talk. Like, what? No, I just know how to enjoy things. All the so-called women, you notice they don't know how to enjoy anything in life. They're all miserable. All of them. Like, you're a joke. See, that's why you don't get married. You stay single like me. Because if you get married, they're going to act one way and then they're going to completely change and show their true colors and show how they're miserable.
45 years, dude. You'll never do it.
And they're going to take it all out on you. Right? Isn't that what you just said? I take it out on you. You ain't never going to take nothing out on me. Doesn't even make sense. I had a bad day. How? How are you having a bad day? You're a liar. See what I'm saying? You don't have bad days. You're just miserable, period. You're depressed all the time. I had a bad day. Oh, but you eating, right?
Yep.
But you going out and eating and having full course meals.
Every now and again.
And I haven't had a normal meal in I don't know how many months.
Well, maybe you shouldn't admit to that. But we're glad. Generally, people would say, yeah, you're glad somebody's starving? You are such a fucking asshole. But then it's you, and they would understand.
Just a normal meal. Still, nobody give me no normal meal. Like, what? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's mad weird, bro. Like, all I want is a normal life where I can go out and eat enchiladas every day and go eat full course meals. Like, yeah, people are struggling. They ain't struggling like me because I'm on my own. And I did everything for everyone else. Like, it's too much for one person. It's common sense. And I've done everything. I worked harder than all y'all combined. Get more done than all y'all combined all these years. Like I said, nah.
Do you have a Cash App, Skip?
Hey, listen, bro, if y'all hadn't had me pay land taxes, I would have had all that money. See what I'm saying? Like, every time I got an opportunity, you people sabotage it. Like, it's all good. I wear it all as a badge of honor. Just like Batman takes all his pain and wears it like a badge of honor, and I carry it with me. But these folks don't understand. They wouldn't understand that because they ain't built like me. That's the point of Batman. He carries his scars, pain with him. I just thought it was funny how Cyrex's clothing advertisement ad was saying the exact words that I said about turning pain into power. Like, yeah, you're copying everything that I invented. But it's all good. It means he's a fan. You know, just cite your sources. You need to give me credit for all that. Turning pain into power wasn't.
Man, now I feel bad that I am a grifter.
In a public phrase. It wasn't something that these folks made up or came to them. That was the thing God told me. Only me. Yeah, I'm the only one who said it. Every phrase I say, the rest of these people copy it. Right. Batman turned pain into power. That's literally my source of power, pain. I've been through tons of it in my life. You know, I knew that too. That Tupac song called Pain, every time it comes on, man, I have like this feeling that comes over me. It's crazy. It's a little bit too emotional for me, honestly. It's hard for me to listen to it. It makes me want to cry because I have so many memories driving around on my own and, you know, surviving in the hood, listening to that song.
You're saying it induces an incident of manic depression? Is that what you're driving at?
It's just unbelievable, man. That song and the Joe Budden song called Just to Be Different. I used to drive all around Dallas listening to that song, man. That song really like just touched my heart because it all reminded me of me, you know. But yeah, that song, oh, that hurt. That song, my foot is messed up right now. I already put hydrogen peroxide on it earlier today. I'll probably do it again and then shower.
That is actually a relatively smart thing to do, but you should shower and then put it on. You're doing it backwards. Good Lord in heaven, you're doing that backwards.
And I try to bandage it, and I put triple antibiotic ointment on it today. and I'll probably do
Okay.
it again.
Okay.
But
All right. You're actually doing the right things, but it all starts with washing the fuck out of your feet.
that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here every day is super hard for me. You know how much I have to do every day? It's unbelievable, bro. None of you could do it. You give up.
I could not do it, and you do nothing other than rant into a phone. If it wasn't for us, this would be going completely into the ether. No one would know, no one would hear it. And if they did, they'd be just like us. They wouldn't care.
You give up every day. Hell, I'm at the point I want to give up. I'm tired, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. When we sit here and we struggling and having to do everything on our own, and
Okay.
y'all still want to type to me, people like Christina.
We have a running joke here now. It's all about Ernest movie titles right now. And Brother R Dash really delivers. Ernest about to lose his
Get out my
foot.
face. There ain't nothing to talk about ever. Like what?
I like
Nah, bro, you
that.
left me out to dry like all y'all did. I just left me out here like what? Like you didn't have to do that, bro. Like, see, that's not what people who love you do. People who love you say, "Hey, yo, you good? You got parents, right, Christina? Okay, they taking you out to eat. Okay, then
So, Shammy, have you returned or have you been here all along?
what do you mean you can't ask anyone? Any normal girlfriend or person would say, "Yo, my boyfriend, my
Because if you're returning, you have indeed a four-leaf shamrock coming to you.
man." You would have already talked about me, and you would have had them get in touch with me, and you would have said, "My man is having a really hard time because he's coming up against all these different evil coalitions and winning, and he's actually Batman, and I need you to help him. You know what I mean? I need to send him like a couple of $100, $1,000, couple of thousand, so he can be all right." That's what you do, and that's what you'll do from now on. Anybody, if you're trying to be a suitor, whatever, you're trying to pursue me, you want to be with me, you're gonna pay me. That's common sense because it's the right thing to do. You're gonna make sure I'm good. That's what I don't get. I look around, all these people are well taken care of. They don't have any of the problems I have, bro. Like what? Bro, I don't, everything for me got messed up because of these weird mentally ill people. Everything, bro. Like what? Bro, I'm not even safe when I do anything, bro. Like what are you talking about, bro? Literally. I'm not safe when I sleep. I'm not safe at any time. Like the stuff I have to deal
Whoa.
with is insane. What are you talking about?
But you're Batman combined with a gangster. Why would you worry about things like that? I know it's because you're a total twat.
See, these folks, they want to pretend. What? Bro, I literally hand wash all my clothes. You know how hard it is being me? You know how much strength that takes after you just worked out all day?
I hand wash a couple of things that require it, but you hand wash everything? She doesn't let you use the washer and dryer. That's hilarious.
Like, you know how tired I get? Schools is ridiculous, bro. Y'all got it easy, man. Y'all literally got it easy, bro. And you want to sit there and complain. Boy, I would do anything to have it easy. That's what people don't get. There's nothing you can do to me. Real talk, give me a new situation. That's what I want. I need a whole new situation, bro. That's all. These people are worthless. They never did nothing for me. None of them. Not my own people. Nothing. They're all worthless.
Right. Yeah.
They ain't done nothing. But sit there and try to hold me back. You know what I mean? I just made all that money cooking. I could have been good. I would have been straight, but people were still playing games with me and my life. That's reality. Yeah. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and then these narcs think, oh, that's a loss. They think they accomplished something. Oh, he's having to start over. I'm not starting over. That's what I do. I make it spend money. That's life. See, I would never give you the satisfaction. You are talking.
Now, this is why I say what we do here is underground comedy. This one is from Skip. Oh my goodness, is this from Skip? And I'd like to inform the algorithm that he's Jewish, so it's okay. Imagine it would be okay anyway, but I just told you that. Here it is. You'll love it. Timu Jim Varney starring in Ernest Goes to Auschwitz. Ooh, yeah. Reminds me of an anal cunt song title. They have a song called Body by Auschwitz.
About things that aren't there. Have fun with that. That's what delusional folks do. They fall deeper and deeper in the delusional stupor, and they try to make come-ups until they get their comeuppance. All of them. That's what all y'all are. All these so-called criminals, you're all delusional. Technically, most of you. And if you ain't, you're soft. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's hurting today. It is what it is. We're going to keep on pushing. Try to make this money. Try to do the best we can. Try to get this bread. And this is what I'm saying. You know, when I'm doing all I'm doing, I can't have any stress, and these people knew. Like I said, you'll have to come to court, or there'll be a warrant put out for your arrest, detriment to health lawsuit. I'm guaranteed to win. You're all going to be serving life sentences in prison. Like I said, don't play with me when I'm busy. Don't play with me at all, partner. I'm not the one. You understand? Yeah, don't play with me when I'm doing a routine exercise routine every day and carrying all this on my back, right, and saving the world. Come on, dude.
Oh, we'll do whatever we want. And right now, it looks like we're going to end the show on some earnest movie titles. This is going to be a really good running gag. I think this one has legs, as they used to say in the days of vaudeville. This one's from Sheriff Consent. Joey in earnest gets punched by the Pope.
You think anyone can deal with stress like that on top of that? And I have. Oh, it's crazy, man. Like, see, that's the thing. I protect my health. I protect my body. Always.
Give me
at all
more.
costs. Don't play with me.
Hurry up, give me more.
Like I said, I shouldn't have no problems eating or doing anything I'm doing. These folks, none of them do their responsibility. How come you haven't thrown them in jail and arrested them? Exactly. Because y'all are worthless. Y'all don't do anything. Y'all don't do your job. You're who put them all there to sit there and mess with me and talk smack and talk behind my back. Y'all is weird. These people ain't done nothing but try to hold me back and get me out the picture literally every day in front of you. None of you folks do anything. There's a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo for the last time. I have to get money in there. Have to save this bank account. Same issue. We're going to keep having it until you folks wake up. You understand?
You're going to keep having it until you just realize that you're out of your fucking mind and commit yourself. Just get on the bus to Austin, walk in the doors of the state hospital and say, "Hi, I'm Tyree Sneed. I'm out of my goddamn mind. Please save me."
At least until we get to this next check, and then hopefully I don't have to go through this again. But odds are I will. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I ain't gonna keep doing this. Y'all got me like trapped.
Okay, I'll let you know when I'm just about done here. I always do, I guess. But he's currently not got anything teed up, but that doesn't mean that you can't go live and do some reviewing or go back and look at some sneediological stuff. It's fun.
Down here too, like, now I need to get people to donate so y'all can get me enough money to my name so I can get me a bus ticket and get the hell up out of here and go move on about my business. Yeah, all my assets are secured. See, that's the thing. These people think they're going to talk about my life and control my life. Not at all. I'll never let nobody do that. So like I said, that ain't even something we worry about. Y'all are delusional. So like I said, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I move around. I do what I want. I mean, this is what it is. I'm wealthy. Yeah. And even on top of me being wealthy, I'm going to extend and I'm going to venture out and expand more. As Batman with this business. And this is an official tissue business. And I run it better than any business owner, so-called business owner.
And he may actually be done for right now until he gets home. So it doesn't mean you guys got to be on your toes because he will be back at some point. You just know it. He's got to flex on the house while he can, after all.
Ever did. And y'all don't own your businesses. I own mine. Why? Because it's an idea. The minute you make it an LLC, you no longer own your business. The government does. Smart one. Yeah, don't try to get smart with me. Y'all are funny.
Jeez.
Y'all make every wrong move.
Wow.
And then you want to brag about nothing. That's like all these fools. Yeah, I have a business. No, you don't. People put that together for you. Everything y'all did, y'all didn't have to lift a finger for. You didn't do anything. Y'all just get everything handed to you. Like I said, nah. And that ain't an opportunity, bro.
Okay, you smokers, let's get one more big token there. I haven't used the word token in such a long time. That word needs to come back.
Got these people, you got to sit there, answer the phone 24
It's so early 70s and mellow, and I like that.
hours a day. Boy, stop it. I would never want that. I'm glad I'm at peace. Real talk. I would never sacrifice my peace for these little worthless companies that can't even succeed, and they all poor. That's why all they do is steal money and nickel and dime. They literally will make a big fuss over $3. It ain't the people doing it, ain't us. You stealing our money. I want my money. Dude, what? Like I said, I need all my money, bro. But yeah, like I said, y'all can sit there. If you're going to continue to not donate, that's fine. I'm just going to take all the anger and rage and put it into being Batman when God does give me the budget and the money.
Oh, it's never going to happen, but that would be so damn funny. I mean, but that's okay because what is going on right now is extremely funny as well. We seem to be into something that is historic, you know, just an extra solid arc. I think that's where we're at now.
And then I'm going to take it all out on whatever and whoever when I get in the street actively, when God gives me the money and I'm operating all over the country. Don't you worry about that.
Wow.
I got a lot of pent-up frustration I'm going to let out. Guarantee that. You understand?
No.
So, like I said, I care less what people talking about. I'm getting ready. You feel me? That's my mission.
Okay,
My
that's a
mission
good
is
one.
to make sure that everyone in this world knows they can't disrespect me, and I'm going to accomplish it. Watch. You understand? Yeah, no, I ain't the one, homeboy. I'm telling you right now, bro. I told all y'all, you talk to other people, you play with other people. You don't play with me. I got a long rap sheet of people I got with. Yep. I live this for real, bro. So, like I said, prepare and get ready for me, because I'm coming. All y'all are some punks. All right. Talk to y'all punks later. All right. Stay broke, stay poor, stay mad. I own you. Yeah.
Rim the devil's asshole, you son of a bitch. That was Batman is God's only chosen one. And that is all that I have for you on this Wednesday evening. I'd like to thank everybody, as always, for spending some of your day with us here at Negative 43 TV. It means a lot. It really, really does. Programming notes, I don't know if this keeps up. I'll have to go live for a little bit tomorrow because, again, I think we're into a little historic little streak, let's call it. And I wouldn't want to miss that for anything at all. As far as Negative 43 programming this evening, what's going to happen is really, really simple. Just keep an eye out. If he goes live, he will be restreamed. You can absolutely bet on that much. So it's been a great time. It really has. I've really, really had extra fun today. But you know what I'm going to say? So go ahead and say it with me. It's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone. And until the next time, I'll talk to you.
And now, Negative 43 TV KUNT ends another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV is a wholly owned subsidiary of Baritone Media, LLC, with corporate offices located at One Frost Tower in downtown Sneedville. Negative 43 TV studios are located at 6969 Dead Daddy Drive in Sneedville. Negative 43 TV operates at a power of 200 hamster wheels, turning at exactly 61 revolutions per minute. On behalf of Rich and Marie Baritone, Old Betsy the Computer, Pete the Destroyer of Bud, and the rest of us here at Negative 43 TV, I'm Cleveland Steamer. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. And now, high flight.
I have slit the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.